Hey everybody, welcome to Old Fashioned Ways. We're doing the Sunday one. Not very often that I do Sundays, but not very often that I have time to do a Sunday. So I'm kind of fun and excited. I'm having some fun here. It's been a good weekend so far. I think most of us have 3-day weekends. So I hope all of you do too. Cheers, everybody in chat. Cheers, everybody. So today's gonna be a little bit different because today there's the kind of two parts, right? The first part, I'm actually going to do the bourbon haul. And then the second half, we'll get into the games and all that fun stuff. Now, I was going to introduce a new game today, but unfortunately, my monkey Nati couldn't be here. He's doing some family stuff today, which is fine. I always think family comes first. So that's a good thing. So we'll try that on the next one, but I think it's going to be a fun game. I was supposed to do it on the last live on Friday. I forgot. It was my bad. He reminded me in the middle. I said, go back to him. And then I just kind of forgot. So, oh, well. But let's go ahead. Cheers, everybody in the chat. I'm going to give myself a pour, and then we'll go through chat a little bit, do that bourbon haul, and go from there. But of course, if I do a pour, I'll do a giveaway as well. So I'm doing that because I have Deanna behind the scenes, my daughter Deanna helping out. So I figured we'll do kind of a quick one up front so that we get her feet wet again. She's done it before. It's been a little while. She looks like she knows what she's doing, but hey, that's a good way to test her out, right? So I'm just gonna do a simple pour of one of the bottles I have here that we're gonna actually do for the haul. Let's see, what did I pick up? No, let's not start so high proof yet. Let's not start so high proof. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a TX. Let me see it block my face there. TX bourbon bottle in Bond. And this was a barrel select by Barrel Outlaws. So they're a group that I follow online. I think Whiskey Shaman is with them as well. They actually put out a good amount of bottles, and they put out a lot of good bottles too. And every once in a while, they get some like little crazy one that they have limited runs on, and those are always fun to try to pick up as well. Great group to be with. I like them. And look at this solid top here. So let's hear this. Ooh, yep. Let's give ourselves a little pour, and let's just get warmed up. And once that we get that and I get warmed up, I'm gonna go through chat. So I'm gonna say hi to everybody out there. So just wanted to give myself a little pour and get you guys going. So for the first one, we're gonna put in there hashtag TX for a chance to win. Remember, first and last place wins. And as you start doing that, I'm gonna go through some chat, but let me get some samples out so I can pour this out and get those ready for you guys as well. Let's see. I don't have any music on in the background today. I figure what for. All right. Going for a little sip real quick. Ooh, very vanilla. A little nutty. Oh, I've been doing some videos today. So it's not my first drink of the day, but it's actually my first neat pour of the day. Most of my videos today have been me getting ready for, I have a fall drink coming out. I'm starting to film some Halloween stuff. I'm going to be doing some stuff with Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, but I was doing a baseline to get started. And that's something we've talked about. And it's something fun that we're going to be doing as well. Ooh, that does smell pretty good. All right, let's see who's here in chat. Ooh, for 100 proof, a little bit spicy on the tongue pretty quickly. That's different. I've had TX before, but it's been a while since I've had it. But not a bad first little sip there. So Whiskey Panda was here real early. He was here at 4:07. I don't know if he's still in here. We got Dave in the house, Whiskey Shaman, but I know he's out. I see sent me a beautiful picture of wherever some lake he's at. He's having a good time out there. Enjoy that time, buddy. I hope you're having a great time out there with family. Just go out there and enjoy it. Yep, round 2 today. Well, so we have Iceman in the house. Hey, Iceman, are you back home now? I think you are. Locktor. Hey, Locktor, I saw you the other night. Didn't see you later on, but I'm pretty sure you're in there. Hope you're having a great day today, sir. Josh Hall in the house. Yeah, everybody. Love it. I love it. Nope, somebody put it. Somebody, if I need help, I accidentally erased that. Sorry. I know Deanna was put that one up for me. Dave Vogel in the house. He's always a fun guy. And so on Whiskey Wisdom the other night, I love his little intros that he does to his sections on his news one, and the newspapers are coming out with the It says Dave Vogel runs out of samples, like the emergency news. It was I cracked up so much when I was reading that. I love what he does. He does a great job. He takes a lot of time to separate his sections, to get his stuff going, and to just make it enjoyable. Gandhi Road in the house. Hey, cheers everybody. And then, hey, look, I'm in the house. Old fashioned ways in the house. Let me see, who am I with? Yeah, Whiskey Wisdom. Yep. See, we're just talking about you, buddy. And I saw you type something a little earlier, but I'm glad you're here. Appreciate you hanging out with me on a Sunday. .com in the house. Let's see, who else do we have in here? Jeff Castle, 22 Doc. Yeah, that's right, 22. The more you drink it, the more it kind of settles on your tongue. It's very vanilla, but I think this is probably just a 4-year. It doesn't taste like tastes very young, but it's a good pour. Let me see who else. I see that we have the race ready to go, and we'll be doing that in a second. Let me just kind of finish going through who's here. We have Jeff Castle, Tater Dom, Cheers Doc, and everybody else. I like that little carrot there. That's cute. I like that. Who else am I missing? Anybody? Dave. So not Dave Vogel, but Dave Kabbalah or Kabbalah. Make sure I say that right. I'm sure I mispronounced it. So if I do, I apologize. I apologize. Let me see. I'm making sure I'm not missing anybody. Nope. We got to the hashtag. So everybody's in the hashtags now. Joe B. Oh, Joe B. I don't think I saw you earlier. So cheers, Joe B. Glad you're here with me. Holiday Wiki. Definitely. It's a holiday wiki and giddy up. I don't very often have a Monday off, so I'm excited that I actually have tomorrow off. Got some stuff to do around the house and some other things to do, but pretty excited. But let's get this first race going. I'm going to put it up here, and I'm leaving it. So we have, let me see. I'm going to refresh the screen over here. So right now we have 20 watching, and I don't know how many we have in that list right there. 12. So I'm going to give you guys 1 minute left. So if you want to do hashtag TX to get in here, about 1 minute. So it's 4:41. At 4:42, we're going to start this race. Mike, hey Mike, how are you doing today? Sawdust. What does it say? Sawdust and coffee. Is that what that says? Do you like doing a lot of woodwork and stuff? During the pandemic, I did a little bit of woodworking, but Texas is so hot. Unless you have a dedicated area, it's super hot to do that. So I want to get back to it. I enjoyed the little bit that I got to do. I got to do it with my son. We had a good time making, we all start off with small things, coasters, and then we did some cutting boards, and we did some really, I mean, for the experience that we had or the skills that we have, I thought we did a great job on the cutting boards, but it was a good time. All right, it's 4:42 now, so let's go ahead and run this first race. As she's doing that, I'm going to get the pours ready. We're doing a duck race. So we're doing a duck. I like the way we're starting off, just with ducks. So as this race is going on, what are you guys out there drinking? It's a Sunday. Do a lot of you have Monday off? And are a lot of you drinking anything? As you can see, I'm starting off with this TX, but I would love to see what you guys are doing. Let me see. Dave says that he did some cool bottle racks out of old pallets. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I always see those videos about the old pallets and stuff like that, and making cool things out of them. For a while, we actually had a whole bunch of pallets. When I had moved into my office, we had a whole bunch of things dropped off in pallets, and we didn't know what to do with them. I wish at that time I would have been doing any woodworking, because I would have maybe tried some of those things, Ooh, let me see. What do we have? Oh, I lost it there. There we go. 10 Mountain Rye Old Fashioned. Oh, that does sound good. So Mountain Rye, I've never had that. Is that a certain, I'm assuming that's a certain company or certain bottle, but I've never tried that one. I did have a few Old Fashions today for videos, because I'm trying to film and be ahead. I always try to film on weekends and try to get a few done, so that I'm way ahead for the next day. Oh, thank you for that super chat. We'll talk more about super chat in a while. So we're going to be keeping an eye on it, but we are doing some giveaways today and all that fun stuff. But we'll talk about that after I do my bourbon haul. So we'll do the haul, and then the second half, we're going to do the games and the giveaways and all that stuff. Let me see. Ooh, starting with 2XO American Oak. 2XO, I just recently did a blind with 2XO. Had a lot of fun doing it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It was interesting because we did it with the Gem of Kentucky, and we were very surprised with our results on that one. I'm not trying to give any spoilers, but it was a fun one to do, and just how surprised we were just made it more, even that much more interesting. Here we have 22 seconds left to go. Oh, I think I need to do two things here. Hold on. 13 seconds left, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have Gandy Road winning there. But hold on. Don't forget, it's first and last place. But I didn't set up my my winning thing yet. So give me 1 second. I need to make a document so I have winners for today. And that way I make sure to get everything out. So on Friday's live, I was starting to get everything ready yesterday. Then I realized I'm doing another one. So I actually couldn't get them ready just in case somebody won the same. I can just all send in one package. So, but let me see. Gandy Road is first. And then is that last place there for me? Is that 16? Joe B also wins. And so we'll get those. Make sure I did put in the comments, pinned it at the top so that you guys can fill out that form for me. And I can get the get that information I need from you so we can get it out to you. Hold on 1 second, just finishing this up. So I have this ready to go for the rest of the night, and I won't have to worry about coming back to it. All right. Thank you, guys. That was fun. So we already have our first winners off. Let me just finish labeling this, and then I'm going to get set up to do the haul, and then we'll come back and do like a normal live talk, chat, do some games, do some giveaways, do that super chat as well. And the super chat tonight, I mean, we do have that Stagg for the giveaway still, and it's available. And if you were watching the other night, I did give you guys an extra number. And by doing that, I also, I see, by doing that, so I think we have like a total of possible 67 left today. So there's a 1 in 67 chance of actually winning that bottle today as well. I don't have it running yet. Oh, you can see it? Hold on 1 second. You should have it live running on the side. You don't have it running? All right, hold on 1 second. Where is it? I don't see it either. I'll have to come back to it in a second here, Deanna. And that way I can just get set up and keep moving. But just run through the chat, and that way you can do that. Because usually it stays at the top for a while, and I don't see it right now. All right, let me get set up so we can do the haul. And as usual, when I do the haul, the way I do it is I set it up so like if I'm going to record it, because I do take this section and I do put it into its individual video. So I will do that as well. Now there's going to be a few different sections on my bourbon haul tonight. Because since the last time I did one, we had some traveling, and with that traveling going on, it actually made it so that I got to try do a few good like I got to do a few different areas that I never get to try to go hunt at. So it was kind of fun. So let me get everything set up. Let me move everything out of the way. Oh, Deanna. Oh, that's okay. It was a chat, not a Venmo. I don't have Venmo up either, love. Just so you know. I don't have any Venmo. All right. Let me put this to the side. And here we go, guys. We're going to do, let me move all this over. And it's a decent size one. It's not like that insane one I had that one time, but it's going to be a fun one. All right. So here we go. Hey, guys. Welcome to Old Fashioned Ways. We're about to do our bourbon haul for last month. Today is September 1st, and I'll get this video out probably in the next few days. And so let's start. Now, I wanted to start with So since last time I saw you guys, I was able to travel. I got to go hunt at different areas I don't normally get to hunt at. And with that, I got pretty lucky. I got to find a lot of good stuff. Also, of course, with the community out there, you guys are always super helpful, helping me find stuff. So let's jump into this one. I'm going to start off with a few weeks ago, I was in the Cincinnati Open with my family. It's the first time we've ever gone to a tennis event. I like Wimbledon. My family really likes the rest of tennis. So we decided, hey, why not try a smaller event, see what it's like, and do that. Well, since we're in Cincinnati, we're just a hop skipping away from Kentucky. So I got to go to Kentucky for one day and one day only, right? So let's start there. On the way from Kentucky, I got to stop at New Riff. So of course, if I'm at New Riff, I'm gonna pick up the distillery only, Silver Grove, and I got a rye and a bourbon. On my last live, I gave one of these away, and so tonight I'll probably be giving away the other one as well. Staying at New Riff. Oh, well, this one actually they helped me get. Matt and Gandhi Road, they helped me get these. So this one I didn't pick up because it wasn't there when I went. It was already sold out. But they were nice enough to help me get one and hand deliver this to me. And I think maybe I really want to try this one. So maybe I'll set this aside and let me know. Is this something you would like me to try tonight? Also sticking with New Riff. So the whole reason I went to New Riff was for this bottle. Plan to go in there and just walk in, pick up a bottle, and then maybe pick up a bottle or two and walk out. But this bottle was a special bottle. It was for they're doing it to help charity. So a lot of the money that from this bottle went to a charity. So I did manage to get one on the lottery, and I went and you had to pick it up at the distillery. But I knew I was going to be there in a few weeks, so I went ahead and did that as well. Another one I grabbed while I was there is this single malt. Oops, it's very with that gold lettering. Sometimes it's just hard. There we go, single malt, and it's a sour mash. Not one I've tried yet, but maybe one I need to try some pop open sometime soon. All right, now right next to New Riff, there's a cool place that you get to try. Was it Party Something Liquors? I've been there once before, but of course, when I was going out there, Dave Vogel said, "Hey, I need to make sure I stop there." One interesting thing that I didn't know about that, if you've never been there, so a lot of places over there can actually sell. They have liquor. They sell liquor, right? But they have bars, and I didn't know this one had a bar in the back, and they actually had a really good selection in their bar, um, and their pricing was not bad. So my daughter and I went back there. We actually had a pour of Berkeley bourbon and a pour of King Kentucky, and I think both of those were under $100 combined. A lot of times I'll find one of those pours for more than $100. So great place. If you ever get to stop there, go check it out. But I did pick up some bottles while I was there. I picked up this one. Where's the other one I had? On this one. So these are store picks. They have a lot of store picks. I got their rabbit one here. And the reason I got the rabbit one, because they did have it on sale. Rabbit Hole, I love their art. I love their distillery, but I'm not as crazy about their juice. I need to try it again. My palate has changed since I first tried it. But when I tried this one, the one that they picked, actually it hit me well, and I said, okay, I'm gonna give it another try. I also have this High West Cask Strength, and this one is selected by them, but it's kind of cool because it's a blend of whiskey and bourbon. Even though it says a straight whiskey mix, the guy that's in charge of it that actually helped select this says it's pretty much a burr rye, so a High West burr rye cask strength, without having to pay for that high price that they sell their burr ryes for. So good pick. Actually, this would probably be one. I'm gonna put it here because I think it's one that we might pop open tonight. I had this little sip of it there, and I really did like it. So moving on. So we did go and head back into Kentucky, head down into Kentucky, and I got one day there. Well, while we're there, I of course had to visit a Wild Turkey. I went to the distillery. Great place, great place. I've not been to they opened up their new area, so you can visitor center you can go check out. I had not been there before. I did go down. I mean, it's 9 a.m, and I did have a pour of Russell Reserve 15, in which, by the way, we're going to be giving away a pour of that later on tonight. Now, it's not for me. I didn't get a bottle of it. I still have not found a bottle. I'm still hunting that. But last live about 2 weeks ago, I was on Bourbon Hall, and he has a bottle he did a giveaway, and it was the last giveaway he did, and actually won that. I told him to keep it because I already had tried it and I wanted to give it away to somebody. So tonight, towards the end of this, we'll be giving that away as well. So when I was there, I only got one bottle while I was there, and it was this Wild Turkey. It's a private selection. This is one that they have at the distillery only. It's picked by them, but he was telling us something on here that was special. I think it was the warehouse, and the warehouse on here is TYB. And the guy, so I did that morning. We did one of those, pours, a flight pour, kind of history on it. It was a Russell Reserve flight pour. I was hoping to get a Russell 15 on there, but they didn't do that. They did a 13. And when he's saying that he believed that some of these bottles were done. So after his little presentation, after we tasted everything, we went down there and he said, "This is the bottle. If you're gonna grab one bottle, this is the one to grab." So I did grab one. Haven't tried it yet, except you see how it's a little bit down. It actually leaked on me on the way home. So let me know. Maybe this is one that we'll also try tonight. Continuing on, we did go to Jim Beam, and I had not really been there before. Jim Beam is not a product that I go look at on the shelves a lot, don't try a lot. But what actually got me to go is I do like Little Book, and I didn't realize that was a Jim Beam product. And so I said, when I looked up where's Little Book made, and it was Jim Beam, I said, well, let me go check it out. So I went and did one of their tastings, had a good time doing that. Actually, let me show you. So when I did the tasting, this is the mat that all the tastings were on. Oops. And so these are all the things we got to taste. The cool thing is on here, you see this, it wasn't the regular version. It was actually their special one that they had. And we'll be talking about that in a little while as well. So one of the things I did pick up, they had just released the Hardin Creek. The Hardin Creek was there on their shelves. It's 11-year corn whiskey. I did do a review on this. So a review of this will be coming out pretty soon. Since I just mentioned it, let's talk about it. This is the Legend Yamakaze. I keep calling it Kamikaze. Yamakaze. And it's a cask finish blend. And it's beautiful presentation on it. And it's also signed by the master distiller. This is an amazing bottle. I did have, as I said, that night, they did have a pour of it, which made me go buy it. I probably would have not bought it at that moment if it wasn't that we got to try it that night. So well worth it. And I haven't done a review on it. I don't know, maybe I should, or maybe I should just, on one of the lives, pull it out, share some samples of that. We'll talk about that later. Now, some of you are probably going to make fun of me for this one, but I did get a Basil Hayden. While I know how much Major Zero loves this bad boy, especially because of that belt, I just think he's jealous. I think he wants a belt buckle like this. But it was also signed, and it is also a 10-year one. And that's the reason I grabbed it. I wanted to try it, the 10-year one. I haven't had Basil Hayden since I first started drinking. It is, a lot sweeter. But a 10-year one might be a little bit different, so well worth the try. Let me see, what else did I have in there? Oh, almost forgot. Also from that distillery, they had put out the Baker's 13. So I got another bottle of Baker's 13. I had a bottle last year, popped it open a few lives back. I enjoyed the pour. Now, is it much different than the regular Baker's? I don't know. I think I'm going to need to do a blind with that and kind of see, maybe do a blind with a few Jim Beam products and try that. Now, I went there actually to go get Little Book, and I actually didn't get the Little Book. The reason I didn't is because, as you can see, I got all that, and that was all on one trip in one day, and I'm not even finished yet, right? And maybe I am. Oh, no, I had Bardstown after this. So I have to figure out, how am I getting all this stuff home? Plus, they're telling me that it was better to pick this up than to pick up the Little Book because this was a lot more limited at that moment. And I know I'm going to go back up in a few weeks for KBF, Kentucky Bourbon Festival. And they said they can't guarantee it, but they're pretty sure it's going to be there. It was there last year, so I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to find it there as well. My last stop for the day is Bardstown. So we got quite a few Bardstown's bottles that we grabbed. Make sure that I'm not repeating them. And Oops, let me see which ones are not facing forward. There we go. So these are all the Bardstowns I did grab while I was up there. Some of them are interesting because like this one I had seen way before. It's something I really wanted to try. Let me see if I can get that focus. And I haven't seen it since. I should have grabbed it the first time. I didn't. It was there. I didn't want to miss it again. I keep hearing really good things about it. This one I did open on my last live. It's a single barrel. This one was a different single barrel, but I believe it's so they actually had two single barrels. And so if you want to do their program and buy a barrel, you can, but I think they're sold out for the year. But in their store, you can actually go, they have a barrel to purchase. So you can actually go buy it. And this is actually part of the barrel that was there to purchase if you wanted to do that. So I just had to try it. And of course, I did their small batch stay finish. It was a good pour. I had it there that day. And it was something worth trying. And I really enjoy it. Now, I'm pretty excited because Bardstown did have their new release now. And the release is the Wheated, their Origin Series Wheated. We got to try a barrel of that when we're doing their tour. And it was barrel proof. Oh my God, that thing was a banger of a barrel. So I can't wait to see what they come out when they do that whole bottle and bond. I know it's been released at the distillery. It's probably somewhere up north, but it hasn't hit my area yet. Can't wait till that comes down here. Bardstown, their black label bottle and bond from last year is one of my favorite pours. I do use that sometimes when I just want to kind of a daily to kind of a warm, but I use that all the time. All right. Now, where are we going? Where are we going next? I'm just going to start, going through the rest of the bottles I have here. So far, that was all one day in Kentucky. Now, I guess I can go through the ones that I found when I was in California. I was out in California for a D23 event. I did pop this open the other day. I got a Joseph Magnus Nancy Pick, the cigar blend. Great bottle. Shared a lot of it that night. Look how much of that. And then afterwards, I did have a cigar with Natividad that night, and we got to share that together. So that was a good pour and a good cigar together. Also, while I was over there, let me see, where is it? The Wyoming. I got this Wyoming 10, another Nancy, both Nancy's. A good Nancy pick. I really did like this one. I did a review on it, so if you haven't seen that, go check out that review. I also picked up an Old Forester 117 when I was out there. I have another one. I don't have the rum finish. The reviews on this one haven't been as great, but the 117 series are kind of fun to have and try. So I did grab this one while I was out there as well. And I think that was all when I was there. All right. So I'm just going to go through the rest of them and show you what else I have. We're coming down on the countdown here. Now, I did pick this one up. This is one of those that you're probably wondering what it is. It's called Lazy K Bar. It's a bourbon. It's aged 8 years. It's a celebrity whiskey. Yeah, another celebrity whiskey. But people are saying it's actually a good pour. And so I want to try it. I haven't done my review yet. I'm setting that up so I can get a review done on this. But it's the gentleman from Yellowstone. He did this. And it's a Montana bourbon. They do it for Montana to represent the Lazy K Bar, the ranch out there. Maker's Mark. I did get this bad boy, the Heart. I still haven't tried it. As you can see, I haven't popped that open. It's one I do want to try, so I think maybe I'll keep it on the side. Maybe it's one that we open tonight and pour out. It's something I'm not going to do a review on it because there's plenty of reviews out there already. But I do want to get that one. I do want to try it myself, so I do want to pop that one open. Now here's something that's pretty special to me. Early times, you're probably wondering, why is that special to you? Look at the top. Dave the man sent this to me. I immediately opened this and compared it to a regular blue top. That's all I can find. I did a little blind with my daughter HRH on it. So we'll have a video of that coming out soon. It's a fun pour. It's something that was worth, I'm so glad he sent it to me because it was worth trying. The black top to see, was there a difference or not? So if you want to know what I thought, you'll have to check out my video coming out pretty soon on that. So I'm going to show you two, and I did pop these open on the live the other night, but these are two that when I was in Colorado I grabbed. This one is the Bacta 1928. It's a store pick, and this one also Art of the Spirit, and this is a cigar one, and they're both store picks, and the store picks for Discount Liquor is the name of it. But Whiskyer, if you watch him, he's a gentleman online that also does. He goes bourbon hunting, and he has a lot of fun. I like his videos. He reminds me of Major Zero. A lot of fun when they do it. and he helped pick these, so that's why I have these. Very like candy-ish, very like, so I would say this is a dessert whiskey to try. It's fun. And this one, actually, the other night when I was doing the cigar, I did try this with the cigar, and the sweetness of this with the cigar was actually very well balanced. I did like that a lot. And not to be that had that cigar with me, and he actually liked it a lot too, so that was interesting. I also got myself a little baby Weller. I had not seen these around. I don't drink a lot of Special Reserve, but it was too cute to pass up, so I did grab that one. Now, these bad boys. I did grab one of each, the 2024. I am surprised they're in my area already. I had seen them when I was traveling. I thought about picking them up, but I didn't have room and luggage to actually bring with me. I came back home, and a week later, they were actually here. As you can see, they're both popped open. HRH and I did a blind with them. And then we had some fun. Everybody says that you mix them, they taste a lot better. And we did do that. And so if you want to see what we thought, check out our video coming out pretty soon for that. It was a lot of fun. I also did pick up another Joseph Magnus. This one is 272. I got this one. I can't remember where I picked this one up at, but I did pick up. Anytime I see these for a good price, I'm going to pick one up. It's just such a good pour. They're all so different, and I do really like them. So I did pick it up just because it's such a good pour. Now, this one is another pick from Barrel Outlaws. I got a Woodford Reserve Double Oak pick from them. I have a pick from Barrel Outlaws, and I also have a pick from the bourbon, New Braunfels Bourbon. And so I'm probably going to just on my own taste them side by side and see what the difference is. Maybe even compare it to a regular Double Oak. Double Oak has a good place in my heart. It's got what's got me started on old fashions, and these are how I started doing old fashions to begin with. So really do enjoy them. Here's a non bourbon I picked up. Oops, focus there. There we go. So I picked this up because a lot of people are starting to finish in Calvados cask, and I wanted to know what is Calvados, right? So I wanted to know what is Calvados cask. Give me 1 second. Go ahead. Hi, love bug. I love you. I'm doing a live right now, but I'll call you afterwards, okay? Hi. Hi, love you. All right. Sorry about that. That was my granddaughter. She had to say hi to me. And anytime my granddaughter wants to say hi, I'm going to take the time to say hi to her for sure. So I wanted to get one and try it so I know, okay, what are they trying to impart when they're finishing these casks? And so I grabbed a bottle just to try it. I meant to do that sometime this weekend, but I forgot I had it until right now. So later on tonight, I might pop this open. I'm off tomorrow. I might pop it open tomorrow. Just kind of start tasting what a Calvados tastes like. All right, we're coming down to the last ones. One that you already know about. Another pick from Barrel Outlaws is the TX. I just did a pour of that, doing a giveaway of that as well. I liked it. It was a good pour. Tastes a little bit young, but TX, I haven't had very much of their whiskey. I remember the first one I had, it was very vanilla forward, so very sweet. So this was very different from that, and I do appreciate that. I did get this. It's Maker's Mark. I got it at the store here, and it's called churros, right? I don't know. Who doesn't love a churro? Like we go to Disney, we like the ones there. When you see them around, you have to try it. So it's one of those. I don't know if I'm going to pop this open and taste this, or if I'm going to do this as a giveaway. I think it'd be a fun giveaway because I don't know if you guys get that kind of flavor in your area. So let me know if you guys don't kind of see this on your shelves in your area. This probably will end up being a giveaway instead of me popping it open. But I just thought it was fun. And why not? Why not grab one? Another Maker's Mark I did manage to grab, and this one is, you can see, SLB Drinks. So I am a Patreon of them. I'm actually on the lower end of it. I'm not pretty high up on theirs, but this one made it all the way to the bottom, and I grabbed it, and I grabbed it just in time because a few minutes later it was already sold out. I have not popped this one open, but it's Kent's pick, and something that I haven't had any of their picks yet. So I'm very interested in trying to see how they pick. Down to the last two. This baby I just picked up this week. Pretty excited about it. Got it for MSRP. It's the Jack Daniel's Twice Barrel. It's not the new one. It's the 2023. The new one hasn't come out. But I've never had one of these. So pretty excited because it's on my list of things to try. I have tried the Koi Hill only because of Shane, but I've never had a bottle of it. But I've never tried this one, never had a bottle of this. And so pretty excited. I have a bottle to try for myself. All right. Oh no, I thought almost last. I have one more that I was going to show, but I forgot about these. Garrison Brothers. So I got two Garrison Brothers. They're both single barrels. The reason I got these is for two reasons. One, this is a single barrel cask strength, and this is Balmorea. Now, if you know me, I'm not a big Balmorea fan. It doesn't have the color of it, but it's because it's actually a pick, and it was picked by it was an online. Where did I order it from? I can't think of the name of it, but it's one of those places online that you can order. They always charge a little bit more. But the single pick, the cask strength of the Balmorea was a special release by them. And I didn't pick one up. It was just at that time, I didn't want to spend the money on it. And I'm not a big fan of it. But when I found it again, I said, no, what? I need to try it. Now, this one is the reason I also got this one. It's kind of the same reason. This is a single barrel. This is a pick by them, but it's their pure honey. So it's their honey finish one. And it's also a cask strength, which was also another one that was actually a special release that they did have. So something I just want to try them, see how they taste, see if I like the cask strength Balmorea better than I like the regular one. It's one of their most popular. It just doesn't hit my palate well. But hey, you don't know until you try again, right? All right, now last but not least. Last but not least, I did pick up this bad boy, the Wild Turkey Master's Keep. I got this, did a review pretty quickly on it. I think the review's out already, so if you haven't seen it, I do have that out there. I do. It's an interesting bottle. I do like most of Master's Keeps. I did not like last year's, but I need to go back and try last year's again. They told me that it opens up really nicely, so I just have to do that so I can try and see if it opened up for me. It was that rum finish one. But this one, as always, they do a great presentation. This bottle is like stuck in here. I have to like set it down on the ground and put almost a foot against it to get this out, which is good. I'd rather it be stuck than the fall and break, right? So there you go. That's my bourbon haul. So what do you guys think, right? Hold on. So I have it for a picture. I'm just going to do one like this and then like this. And there you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for putting up with me for that amount of time. Showing my bourbon haul. I'm gonna start putting everything back. We'll start talking. Let me know. Is there anything that we pulled out tonight that we should be trying? I think I'm gonna leave this one out because I think we want to try that one. Right? Who knows? Maybe we'll leave this one out. Let's try that one. I'm gonna start putting all these to the side so that I can clear up the space here. But what do you guys see? Do you guys see anything? I see great haul, fantastic pours. But what do you guys want to try tonight? What is it that I'm going to pop open and share with you guys? I'm not doing as many pours as I normally do tonight because there's a lot going on. And, we do have Bourbon Hall coming on later on tonight. He's also, he's a good guy. I love watching his videos. He does a great job. He does it all by himself. Well, he does all the talking by himself. I don't think I've ever seen him with a guest on. He has a guy like usually I do behind the scenes helping out. I know, I'm lucky enough to have Deanna tonight, and I'm lucky enough that I normally have Nati as well, and it makes a big difference. JD Twice Barrel looks great. You know what, Dave? I do have that here on the side. If you want me to pop that open, I will pop that open. I got that Maker's Mark, and I really enjoyed it. Which one, Top Dog? Are you talking about the one from SLB? I'm assuming. Do you guys ever see? Did you ever see a churro one out there in your area? Just let me know. I think that's pretty funny. When I saw it, it just made me laugh, and I was like, I just have to grab it. We might try this one tonight. Let's see. So as soon as I clear everything, we'll talk about giveaways for tonight. We'll talk about teasers coming up, videos coming up, and all that fun stuff. And let me just clear the area. Probably going to do about 3 or 4 more pours tonight at the max. Even if I do that many, who knows? We'll see. Should we try this Basil Hayden tonight? So is anybody game for Basil Hayden? I see Top Dog, the heart. Yeah, maybe we'll try that one. So I see the German chocolate cake in my area as well. Night method. I do see the see that in my area as well. The German chocolate cake. So there's a lot of those on the shelf, and I think it's just a lot of people in my area don't want to pay more for the maker's marks. So instead of doing that, they just get the regular one or the cash strength that's a little bit cheaper, and go from there. Sawdust and coffee. Yeah, we did the Bacta the other night, but I mean, I'd be more than happy to if you want to trade some samples. I'll trade some samples with you, not a problem. Unless everybody wants to do it again, we'll do it again. Mine is very, very, very sweet. It is very much like a dessert. It is very desserty. The sweetness on that was pretty amazing. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to do that, let me know. We can always do that one again. That short one has to be a texture because we add sugar and cinnamon to everything. Yeah. Yep, you're pretty much right not to be that. Look at Nati's able to. He's over there having fun with family, but still watching. So I appreciate that. And appreciate you taking the time to come watch. The saltas, though, I mean, I did crack it open. It is cracked, so I mean, I'd be more than happy to share with you. Just if you want, send me your information. There's a link at the top there, and if you want, just put in there all your information, and then put in there that you wanna sample this, and I'd be more than happy to trade samples with you. If you want, or if I just send you samples, don't matter to me. All right, so I have these bad boys in my lineup right now. All right. Keith P's already going. So before we start talking about tonight and the Stagg, which I think is what Keith P's trying to get ahead on there, which one are we opening up first? Are we opening up the Maker's Mark Heart? Are we gonna attempt the Basil Hayden? I know a lot of people make fun of that one, but it'd be fun to do. Hey, Nati, tell the family I said hi as well. Do we want to try the new riff, the sherry finish? This is one I'm pretty excited about trying, but if I don't try it tonight, it's okay. I'll try it another night. Do you guys want to try a High West burr rye mix? Pretty much, it's not their burr rye that they sell, but it's a one that was chosen, and it's a really good pour. I got to try that pour out there. Or do we open this Jack Daniels and get this one open? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think, and I will. New Earth, anything New Earth is great. All right. Drink the basil. Oh, major zero. If we open this basil, Hayden, I'm sending you some, sir. I'm sending you some. So just know that. I mean, you still want me to drink that basil? You let me know. Hey, Chuck. See you there see you there. But how are you doing? Let's see. Mr. Lopez, what's up, Doc? Old fashioned ways and all. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, so let me do this. Let's talk. I need to do a pour. And then as we're getting everything set up for the race, we will then talk about the super chat for tonight and get the Stagg out as well. Somebody's going to be winning that Stagg tonight. I'm pretty sure. There's only, like I said, I think 67 options left. And I'm actually going to show you what was picked last time. I went back, wrote down everything from the last video of what was picked. And I'm gonna post them for you so you guys can know what was also picked. Okay. So I don't want you guys to think that way you guys won't repeat anything, and it only gives you that much time. Let me see. Where am I gonna be able to post it? It's so weird because does it let me do? That's interesting. When we're running the live, it doesn't let me put comment in there. I guess I just have to put in the comments and then see what we do. All right, High West sounds interesting. You know what? The High West was such a good pour. Let's start with that High West. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pop open this High West. So in the comments, put hashtag burr rye. I'm gonna give myself a pour of this, and then we'll talk as we do that, and we're gonna talk about tonight's giveaways. So let me move these bad boys to this side. Let me put this mic back in front of me, and we'll move these over here. Ooh, that was a little scary. I think we're gonna have to open if Major Zero really wants us to open that Basil Hayden, we're gonna have to end up opening up that bad boy, aren't we? So here's my other one. Let me finish this off and pour this one open. Ooh, that was a nice cork pop. I always love when they have good cork pops. It makes me happy. And then just hearing that pour there. Ooh, such a good pour. That could be a thing. I will wrestle with that wax in a little while. If you guys really want me to do this, this is when I do really want to try. So yeah, maybe that'll be our next pour then. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. So oh, that smells good. That smells good. All right. So let me grab it and get everything set up. Let's get going. Ooh, I'm gonna knock that bad boy over before. There we go. So here we are. Can you see it? Wow. Why is he not in frame today? My stuff must have moved on me, and I just don't know. Let me see if I put it up here. There we go. I just don't want it too close to that edge. It's hanging over the edge a little bit. Last thing I want to do is knock it down and break it. Hey, cuz, thanks for saying I look good. The room looks tight. Oh, nice. I did clean it up a little bit, so I'm glad it looks pretty tight. And man, I put that where it didn't give me a lot of room up here anymore. I might have to move these bad boys over to the side, give myself some more room. So let me do that. All right. That way, what we're doing is highlight it. Now, let me do this. Let me do this. Hey, Senior Dunny. So what we're doing is there, as I said, there's about 67 chances left because it's a 6-digit code. I really only want it to be 4, but I always gave the 2, right? So it was always a 4-digit code. I've given you 2 more digits. Now on last Friday's night, we had, I think it was 33 that tried. So that knocks out 33. So if I'm doing my math correctly, isn't that 67, right? So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to start putting up the super chat. But before I do, I want you guys to know, there's a great possibility somebody winning tonight, and that's what I want. I want somebody to win, right? I want you to win. But let's say somebody wins and you've already donated for the next ones. I won't be able to set up the box again tonight. It's just too complicated to do that while running a live. But what we'll do is I think I haven't verified, but I should be here next Sunday because I'm not here Friday. I get back Saturday, I think, night. So next Sunday, I'll do a quick live again and we'll start running them again. It'll be a new bottle, which we'll vote on. If somebody wins this night, we're going to vote on the next bottle that goes in here. But it's going to go back to a 4-digit code, right? It's going to go back to that 4-digit code. So I want you to understand, if you donate tonight and somebody wins before we get to where you donated, there's a chance that, we stop tonight for that. Somebody wins the Stagg, but you're going to have a chance to win another amazing bottle. It's just going to go back to that. So I want everybody to understand that before we start, so that there's not, I don't want anybody mad. I mean, this is just a bonus. This is for fun. I just want to give away stuff, right? So I hope that's understandable. So if you guys do decide to do super chat, know that I want somebody to win. I hope somebody wins. I hope somebody wins it, today, and that way next time we start with a new bottle. But just because if you donate tonight, you're gonna get moved over to that next one, and we're gonna start with you guys next time. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to kind of do that. So let me go ahead and put up. I don't know. Did I change the text on the super chat? I don't know if I did. Let me see. Let's put it on the bottom and see. Oh yeah, I did change it. Chance to win stack. Okay. So let's talk about what's possible to win tonight. Now we were going to do a new game, and I was with the new game. I'm not going to do it tonight, but I was going to do giveaway this. When I was in Bardstown, I got this. It's actually an old fashioned, and it's barrel aged. They barrel age it. If I remember, it says on here 3 months, but I thought she told me it was like 4 to 6 months. Sometimes, on average it's 3, but it can go longer. And so they actually make an old fashioned, put it in a barrel, and then they sell it there. And they bottle it. So I do have this. I think I'm going to save this for the next live so that when we do that game, I have something to give away for it. Now, for tonight, we're going to give away, as always, we're going to give away samples. So I have this set of samples here. Now, it is wrapped up. And as you can see, it says right there. Let me see if we can get that focus. Oh, you can't really see it there, but it says Baker. So this is a sample set that I won from the bakers. And I have it here. And I said, hey, this would be fun to give away. So I don't even know what it is. It's a mystery set, a mystery baker set. They might know what it is. So, I mean, we can always ask them, hey, do you know what this is? See if they remember what they sent me. But they do enough of them. I think I won this like maybe 3 or 4 lives ago. But I got the box, I think it was last week. And when I opened it, I saw this in there. So I thought it'd be a fun giveaway. So this is going to be one of the giveaways in the chat. And the other one is, which one is it? Is this the right? So the other one's going to be so somebody when on Friday's live they won the bourbon. they chose the bourbon. I'm giving away the rye tonight. So this is a New Riff Distillery only release. You can only get it while you're at New Riff, and it is a rye aged 4 years, and it is 116.4 proof. And I hear these are great. I hear these are really good. I got an extra set for myself. I haven't even popped one of those open, but that's the giveaways for tonight. So I hope you guys like them. And of course, with everything, we're doing the super chat, right? So let me do that. And then Deanna does have this ready to go. I know I saw it there earlier, but she put it up again just to make sure I was paying attention. Oh, wait, Deanna, you have two of them up. Which one is it? The top or the bottom one, ma'am? Can you erase one of them for me? So she's working on that right now. So we're going to do the race for the giveaway of the 2-ounce pours on this. First and last place wins. And hold on, she's going to put it right back up. And then we'll go from there. Let me see. What's the only reason I came on? What a ripoff. LOL. What are you talking about? Look out for the new game. Oh, you came on to watch me. I think you just came on to watch me crash and burn. Crash and burn because, you know, me doing it by myself, I wouldn't do so well. And you're the one that helped me find the game that we're going to be doing. So I'll just wait for you. You tested it out a few times. I think it's going to be fun when we do it. So I'm just waiting for you to get back. So look at the names here. Go ahead and scroll up on that for me, Deanna. I can't do that on my end. Make sure your name's in here. We're going to get this race going. And once again, this is for the High West, the pick over there. And it's they call it it's the Party Source Liquor place. And it's a mixture of rye and bourbons. And it's a great pour. Let's go ahead and run that. I'm going to get the bottles for this and get this started. No, yes. Yeah, he's commenting to the fact that he was just kind of on here to watch me to mess up that so he can be like, see, you need me. And he's going to say he needs a raise, even though I don't pay him. I just pay him with the whiskey he drinks, or he's going to, I don't know, do we have to just give him higher proof whiskey? I don't know if he enjoys the higher proof stuff as much as I do yet, but he's getting there. He, like last time he was here, he was smelling it, giving, notes and flavor notes and what he liked and didn't like about each one. So he's learning. And that's what we all do, right? We start somewhere and we just keep going and keep learning and let our palate tell us what we like and just enjoy it and drink it the way we like. The funny thing is I've never given him an option. He's always just had it neat with me. I've never given him an option of having an ice in there or not. Who knows? Maybe he's the type that's an ice guy that would like it. Now, if you saw my son, Chef Deb, the other night, every time I go over there, he likes to have his with an ice, and he likes to tease me and ask me if I want mine with ice. And I always give him a dirty look because he knows I don't like mine with ice. I like mine neat. It's funny. This bottle is actually, when I'm pouring it slow, it kind of drips off the edge and pours out the side a little bit. So just going to have to pour it a little bit faster. So we got 1 minute and 8 seconds left on this one. And everybody, thank you for, coming here and hanging with me tonight. We have quite a few of you hanging. Don't forget, we have Bourbon Hall later on tonight. Go watch him. I'm sure most of you do. He's so much fun. I just really enjoy him. He's actually, I think he said it was one of his kids' birthdays today. So he's doing a birthday thing with his kid today. He's actually it's so funny. So the Russell Reserve 15 that I'm giving away was what I won on his last live. And it was the last one. It was the last prize he was giving away, and I won it. And on my live on Friday, he actually won the bottle of the Silver Grove. He decided to go with the bourbon, and it was the last one I was giving away. So we go. 22 seconds left. 22 seconds. Let's go. And as soon as this race is over, we're going to start doing the Stagg. It's funny. I know sometimes you guys don't hear the music. I usually have music in the background. It's kind of quiet without the music. I think I've kind of gotten used to that, to the music in the background there. There we go. Hold on. I didn't see the first winner. So go back up to the top for me, Deanna. I was pouring out some stuff. So this is for the High West Rye. And first was Dave. Hey, Dave. You won this one. Congratulations. And who's last place for me? Last place, Joel on the it's Herxman. Who's Who's Deanna? Put in the comment. Who's for Hercules? Who's his side chick? So Herc is an employee of mine. That's her man that won, and I might have to start giving him a nickname. You know, he wins. Yeah, that's your man, but he wins a lot of them. We're gonna have to come up with a nickname for him. You know. Hold on, I didn't twice. It won't do this for me, huh? West. All right, let me get these labels printed and get that going. All right, I'm gonna go and start these because this thing likes to lock out on me. So let me get onto the super chats and let me see. I think it was Whiskey Wisdom. Whiskey Wisdom, Matt, did you do a super chat in the beginning? Because it doesn't show again in the comments, and I thought I had seen that way earlier. So before I start this, I just want to make sure, Whiskey Wisdom, let me know if you did one, because something popped up and I thought it was with your name earlier, and then but it never showed on the side chat like it normally does. It usually is in color and we can usually find it. So let me know. Let me know if you did. And that way I don't want to skip ahead of you and do yours first. I'll give you just a few minutes here to let me know if that's the case. Yeah, because I was pretty sure, now because you put a Whiskey Wisdom or a Shaman, I'm pretty sure it was, I saw Whiskey Wisdom when I saw it, but it came up really quickly and kind of went away really quickly, so I wasn't too sure. And it says rigged. Yeah, Keepy, you did one. We do have you on there. You're actually the second person. If Whiskey Wisdom did it, then you're the next person in line. Yeah. Before you guys actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna give you guys, Keith P and everybody, give me a second here. I have not done it yet. So I am actually, I don't want to be a liar. I'm gonna give you all the numbers that were done on the last one. So these are, I'm putting them in the comments right now. So these are all the numbers that were done on the last one. So I'm helping you guys out. Now, I was trying to give away an extra digit, but my wife told me no. You guys told me no. And so this was the compromise we came up with. She said, why don't you go back and show all the ones that were done before? So make sure, because I have possibly, Matt going first. And if not Matt, then I will have Keith P coming up. So just make sure your numbers are not doubled in there. So if they are, go ahead and change that now. I just want to make sure that you guys have the best chance of winning tonight. As I said, I wanted somebody to win the other night. I really want somebody to win tonight. So let me see. I haven't seen Matt respond. So I don't know if he's still in here. Let me see real quick. Let me give him a text really quickly just to make sure. I don't want to skip anybody. So let me just. I just want to make it fair for everybody. And so I want to make sure if you did do that, you have your chance to win. So same thing I would do for anybody else. If I want to make sure that you guys all have your chance. The last number is completed. What does that mean? The last number is complete. Oh, I think, let me see. Let me look at that. Let me see. Where did it end at? 2235. Oh, good catch, Gnati. But I think it just went over. I think it went over. So here are some more numbers. Those are the last numbers. So apparently, after you only have so much space in the comments, I was actually going to put this in like the regular comments, but it doesn't let you do that as you're doing a live. So I wasn't able to do that. So sorry. I didn't think of any other way to do it. I mean, I guess maybe I could have scrolled across the bottom, but I think that would have been difficult. So I don't know. All right. I'm waiting for Matt to see if he did do anything, but I don't see him responding yet. Matt, are you if you're in here, just, let us know. I want to go ahead and, give you that chance, but if not, we're going to move on to the next person. And if you do say you did, then we'll give you that chance as well. It's just weird because it's not showing up as it normally does. All right, let me go ahead and start drinking a little bit more, and let's get the first one going. I don't see anything from Matt here right now, so we'll see if what he states in a little while here. But let's move this to a safer spot. And let's go. So, okay. Next on the list, and we're only doing super chat. I'm not putting up any Venmo or anything like that. I want everybody to have a chance at this. So super chat. So Keith P did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to use the numbers that he has there. Hey Doc, the spaces to the newly posted numbers. What does that mean? Hey Doc, add spaces to the newly posted numbers. Oh. Okay. Why did it do that? It's interesting because I did it the same way I did the last time. Oh, Deanna did it for me. Thanks. Thank you for doing that. Makes life easier. That's weird because I did it the same way I did the other one, so that's interesting. All right, let's go ahead and start. Let's get started. And let me bring this up. So Deanna is super sweet. She's doing stuff for me on the back end, helping me out and making it easier so that I can keep up with chat and do this as well. So if Matt, if you text me back, I'll get you in here. But let's go, Keith P. Keith P has so the first 4 numbers are 2262. So anybody that hasn't been on here before or is doing this for the first time, I gave you the first 4 numbers. It's a 6-digit code. 2262 are the original, are the first 4 numbers, and I gave you a list of all the numbers that have been posted before. So use that as you will. But here we go. Keith P has 226259. So 226259. Woo woo woo. I get excited every time I do it. I want to hear that. I want to hear it go G and then and open up. No fireworks, no explosions, nothing exciting like that. But, oops, this is in the way blocking you guys. I just have this here so I can pay attention if Matt just does come back. It's just I don't know what's going on here. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna move my camera a little bit because this is on the edge. I have it it's kind of cluttering me. So give me 1 second. All right. I hope that didn't make anybody dizzy. Man, my camera's in a weird angle now. Now it's in a big angle. But it allows me to put this better on here and in a safer spot. All right. So we did the first one. Now we're going to do 226233. So 226233. And I think we'll be able to do all of Keith P's before it locks out. Then no lockout. I do have Keith P, Joe B, Top Dog, and then Baba Yaga, first 10 that have not been tried yet. Oh, yeah. So Baba Yaga, you have to. I don't know. I won't be able to go back. I need you to give me those 10 numbers. So if you can please specify on that, and that way we can put it into the area here. James Brown, hey, no work today. Yeah. So that James Brown, he is my brother-in-law. He recently moved to Hawaii, so he's on a 5-hour time difference. He always likes to join my lives, but he hasn't been able to since he's been out there because of work. But because I'm doing it today, he has no brother. He has no brother. He has no work today, so he's up here, checking me out. So that's good. I'm glad you're on here. Cheers to you. I'm hoping you're having a great time out there in Hawaii. You should have dry ice going when it opens up. Oh my goodness. You know how well dry ice works, but we'll talk about that later. All right. Let's go to the next one. 226291. 226291. Nope. But I hope I'm not writing any more down. I'm not writing any more of them down, so I'm hoping you guys are writing them down so nobody repeats. 226203. 226203. Wow. One less every single time. There we go. Oh, I like this one. 226269. 226269. There it is, locked out. So if you haven't watched before, it locks out after about 5 codes. I got about a 3-minute wait before we get to do anything. So as that's going on, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this one out. So we're doing it. It's kind of cool. We figured out a way to do this a little bit better than we did the other night. So I appreciate that Deanna came up with the idea. We worked it out, and it seems to be working tonight. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let me go over stuff. We're waiting for this to unlock. Thank you guys. Thank you, Alex, for donating. Thank you everybody who donates. I always appreciate it. It just this helps me cover costs for shipping and stuff like that. And don't forget, I'm on my way. I'm at about a little bit over. I'm at 1,500 subs, and when I hit 2,222 subs, I'm gonna be doing a huge giveaway. Minimum of 22 bottles. I promise it's gonna be more. The way it's going, it's gonna be a lot more. But I'm excited about it. I can't wait to get there. I've been in the, about the 14 to 1500 for a little while, but we'll grow. Now, talking about that though, somebody who's had major growth recently is my buddy and a fellow Texan, RJ the Fed. RJ the Fed was trying to hit 1,000, right? He was trying to hit 1,000, and when he did, he's giving away 10 bottles of Weller 107. That's right, 10 bottles of Weller 107, and that's happening tomorrow. But since he hit 1,000, he's already at 1,500 as well. So his giveaway is going to be insane. It's going to be a lot of fun, and so make sure you join it. I'll make sure that later on in the chat we make sure to highlight him and have him. And also have him put his link in there so that you guys can check him out tomorrow. I know he's working tonight. I was trying to see if he had a chance to jump on with me to talk about it, but he's working tonight, so he won't be able to, unfortunately. So funny, on the picture over here, my head's all cut off, but no, I was making sure when I moved the camera, I didn't cut my head off. But does he have a new bag? Does who have a new bag? And what does that mean, a new bag? I must have missed something. That Jeff Castle was asking about a new bag. Whiskey Shaman said he's going to be there. I'll be there too. I'll definitely be jumping on board, especially since it's it's a Monday. I'm not working, so I should be able to hang out and do that with them. When he's just a cool guy. Go check him out. He does something that's very, very different, and he does live whiskey hunts. So it's usually, I think, Mondays and Tuesdays when he's off or something like that. And he actually just takes you along with it on his ride. He goes hunting. He shows you what he's hunting for, how he does his hunts, and it's all done live. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So definitely go check him out tomorrow, and you have a chance to win a Weller 107. All right, what else do we have? We did talk about the giveaway, so I did already try that. I was trying to see if I could record when I was doing my thing, but it didn't let me. So there's that. I just all my notes on here. Super chat prizes we talked about. Free giveaways. We're gonna give away more as soon as I finish this pour. We're gonna give away another one. I'm going a little bit slower tonight, just because it is Sunday. So I'm not trying to get too happy. The other night I was pretty happy when I got off and went to bed pretty freaking early. I got to go watch a map for a while and got real sleepy and went to bed pretty early. Let me see. What else did I have on my stuff. And I'm going to try this pretty quickly. Oh yeah. So teasers. I did mention these teasers last time. KBF is coming up. I'll be out there. I think it's in 2 weeks that KBF is coming up. I think I'm home next week. I'm home partially next weekend. Then the following weekend, I think, is when KBF is. I'm going out there. I hope if any of you going out there, let me know. I'd love to meet with you guys. Just meet up and chat, see people, face to face. It's always fun. So if anybody's going out to KBF or in the area, I think at least Saturday night, I want to go hang out at one of the bars if possible. It's the one that's on their main street. There's a liquor store there. I think it's Green something. If you guys are from there, you guys will probably know the name. They have a really nice bar, really nice selection. Last year, a lot of people got to hang out there at night. Those bourbon guys had mentioned they were there a few days before I got out there, and they mentioned that I had to stop there. I did go in there, but I didn't realize it was a hangout for the night. So I think if I get a chance and I'm not exhausted, because I'm going to be doing a lot of early things as well, I'm going to go hang out there for a little bit. And so if you guys are in the area, come hang out with me. Hey, Gnome, are you in the house tonight? What's up, Gnome? So Gnome's from New Orleans. He's a good buddy. He likes to make interesting cocktails, and he likes to make interesting cocktails. He's known for Malort. So if any of you have ever had Malort, yeah, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right. Talking about that as well, on October 18th, I'm hoping to do a Halloween cocktail live. Gnomes, I think he's one of the ones that wants to do it with us if he's available. So definitely, it's going to be a different kind of live. I'm going to be doing cocktails, and they're going to be Halloween specific cocktails. What we'll do is we'll get it about 4 people together. We'll make up some cocktails, and hold on one second. So We'll make up some cocktails. We'll put them on. I'll get all the list of the ingredients, put them online before we go live. So that way, if you want to try to make cocktails with us, you get to. So it's not going to be drinking whiskey neat or with ice or whatever, but it's going to hopefully be some whiskey cocktails or other cocktails for Halloween occasion and that you can try. All right, we're going to go to the next one. We should have enough. Joe B. Joe B has 3 guesses. So here we go, Joe B. It's going to be 226201. Ooh, 226202. He's just going by numbers. I like that. 226202. And then 226210. So 226210. And I'm kind of curious, did he go look at that list and determine what hadn't been done? All right, Top Dog's next. So I should be able to do, Top Dog has 2. I should be able to do his 2 before it locks out on me. And then Baby Yaga is still pending. I'm still pending the 10 that I need from you. So I can't guess them for you because I don't want to mess up. I don't know what all those numbers are. And so it'd be hard for me to guess for you. So just give me 10 numbers. Give me 10 numbers. I think that's what you had. Give me the 10 numbers and we'll do those 10 numbers for you. So I got Top Dog is going to lock me out for about 3 minutes and then you'll be next. So let's do Top Dog's next one is 226244. So 226244. And I should probably get locked out on the after this next one. So 226293. So 226293. Yep, there's the lockout. There's the lockout. Yeah, so it is 5. I was trying to figure it out last time, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's at 5. So let's see. What's up, Iceman Can't Cook? Hey, yeah, so everybody just kind of chatting here. All right, everyone, food is almost ready, so I'm jumping off. Cheers, enjoy. Yeah, Nati, well, enjoy your food. I'm a little hungry, so if you're in my direction, you can bring me some food as well. I probably should have ate more before I got on this live, but I didn't. It's my bad, you know. Actually, you know what? I actually need to do a timer on here as well. Let me set a timer for myself. I was supposed to have, I like to set alarms to keep me honest here. And I will be going till about 6:30. At the 6:30, Bourbon Hollow does come on at 7, I believe. So I don't want to impinge on his time. That gives me enough time to close up everything that we have going as well. There we go. Baby Yaga is putting theirs in there. So there we go. Deanna's updating that now. I'm giving it a 3-minute, but you know what? Let's get our next pour going. So somebody wanted me to do the makers. Let's do that makers next. So we're going to put this High West off to the side. Whoever won that High West, man, it is a good pour. I really like that. That was pretty nice. It was smooth. I like burr rye. So burr rye are pretty exciting to me. I really do enjoy them. So let me see. Makers. They're saying I didn't want to do the makers because having to deal with this. Yeah, this is tough. This is very, very tough. Actually, I said that, and this is probably I'm jinxing myself. Let me open it before I say anything else. Let me see. Is this going to go all the way around and not tear? Oh, yeah. That was the easiest one I've ever done. That's the first time that's ever happened. Wow. It's just my lucky day, I guess. You know, it's been a good day. It's been a good weekend. I really enjoyed it. You know, done some family time, done some filming, done some yard work, killed a wasp nest, cut some branches, you know, just a lot of fun stuff. So I've been having a good weekend. I hope you guys are having a great weekend as well. So let me see. Let me get off of this for a second and make sure I'm not missing anything. So this is the makers, the heart release, right? So in the hashtag, let's put hashtag heart for a chance to win a pour of the makers. Now, I don't know. This came in my area, disappeared pretty quickly. Is it pretty hard to find in your area? Are you guys having trouble finding this, or is it more readily available now? I know in the beginning it was pretty hard, but I don't know. I don't know if it still is. I was lucky when I grabbed one. I didn't see it again. I haven't seen it again. I think it's supposed to be one of the releases that's supposed to. Hey, Canadian Chris, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. I believe it's supposed to be one of those releases. It's not as hard to get, but I just haven't seen it again. So let me know. Are you guys having trouble in your area? Because I know I am. Top Dog. Hey, where did Top Dog go? I was gonna look at his comment there. Top Dog said, "My day started off walking outside with a cup of coffee and getting a bit of a wasp on my belly." Getting bit by a wasp. Well, I was killing wasps today. We have a wasp nest right over our front door that they're building. I don't know why they like it under. Like we get every year, we get some under in our patio area, and every year I'm having to deal with them in that area. I like them. If they don't bother me, I won't bother them. But when they're in my area where they can affect me or my family, I definitely don't want that. So, anyways, the hashtag heart right now. Joel B says he has not found it yet. He has not. Just came to Wisconsin this week. Well, I know what I'm about to taste. I'll tell you if it's worth going to hunt. I hope it is. All the reviews I hear about it have been really, really good. So I hope it's one of those that's really good. Oh, nice, nice. So you found two for you and two as gift. That's nice. And Dave, you are the man. I always appreciate you, sir. Thank you for everything you do. So, and thank you for that black top. I had fun doing a blind with that with my daughter. I always have fun when I get to do stuff with my kiddos, and that was just one of those that was a good time. And let me see. I went to a drop of the heart, but I chased 107 and Stagg over it. Oh, chose. I can't even read now. Yes. Yeah. 107 and Stagg. I don't blame you. I take Stagg over almost over everything over any day. Any day. I do really love my Stags. Stagg is such a good pour. So yes, I agree. And 107, yeah. And as we talked about, RJ the Fit's giving away a bunch of 107s, 10 of them, 10 107s this tomorrow. So if you're available and want to do that, definitely. So Senior Dunny, yeah, I don't know if you saw that. He's asking so that they can change it. I'm gonna see if I can start doing the next one. So Baba. So Baba's got a few of them up there. I'm gonna start with the first ones. Remember, it locks out at 5, so we will do that. Do those first 5. So it's 226203. So okay, don't do 03. So I'll start at 04. Yes. All right. So 226204. 226205. I like that you guys are just weeding these out. We're getting every one is one step closer. I can't wait till somebody wins. Like I am super excited when somebody's going to win this, and I feel like I really hope that's going to happen tonight. So I did 05 right. So 226206. So 226206. And I think it will lock out. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. No, I got 2 more, right? So 226207. So 226207. And then it's probably going to lock out on this one, 226208. So 226208. And there's the lockout. So I know I'm stopping on 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bold the next one just to make sure I don't mess up and repeat any, because we got quite a few numbers to go through. So after Baba, we have Rick Moreland, Senior Dunny, Kenny Road, Alex Addock, Tom Black, and Canadian Chris. And all those names I've seen recently, all those names I think have won something recently. So hey, I may the force be with all of you, and I hope you guys win. Deanna's still working on the race for me, which you just loaded. So it's perfect timing so that we have that 3-minute gap for that. So I'm going to go ahead and get that next race going. Let me put this on the screen. Go ahead and look at that and make sure your name's on there. And right now we have, 34 watching, but 21 names in there. Just double check, make sure your name's in there so we have you going there, Oh, that's interesting. So you're sitting for your LOS, which I don't know what LOS is. It must be a store in your area. Had Casey was sitting on the aisle for a while. Actually, that's a sweet pour. That is sweet. That is like it says on here, caramel chocolate maple. I don't taste the caramel as much. I do taste. I thought when I first did that sip, I thought maple, and then at the end you get like a dark chocolate. It's more of a not a sweet chocolate, but a darker chocolate that kind of pairs very well with that maple. I do like that. It's pretty good. I like that. All right. Do we have everybody on here so we can go ahead and get this run? Oh, she's adding a few more people I see right now. And as she gets those people on here, we'll go ahead and get this run. And then as soon as this race is over, we'll get back to this because we got quite a few numbers to go, and it locks out every 5, so we know that. Go ahead and get this started. All right. You know what? I'm glad I got a bottle of this. I don't remember what it run. What does it run? Do you guys remember? Is it a $60 or $80 bottle? I don't remember. It's a good pour. I'm actually liking this. When I go out to Kentucky Bourbon Festival, I'm definitely going to be heading out to Makers. I like their distillery. It's a pretty distillery. And I haven't done a bottle dunk in a while. And I want to do a dunk where I actually get a bunch of wax on it, one of those super kind of dunk things. So I think when I go out there, I'm going to see if they have this. And they do, I'll probably pick up another one. If I haven't bought too much stuff to bring back with me, I'll definitely pick up another bottle of this to have here at home. I do like this pour. It's a good sweet pour. And it's just very nice over the tongue, sticks to it very well. So there's been a lot of good reviews on it, and I can see why it's a good pour. Let's see. Where's my little mouse clicker here? Make sure I'm not missing anybody. At Baby Yaga, I got all your numbers. Good. At Doc, I had a super chat. Gandhi Road, yeah, you're on here, Gandhi. You're a few more away. I do have you on here, Gandhi. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, Rick, I see. I think Deanna put you on there before. What's this for? Okay, Gnome. So what it is okay. There's different things going on, right? So anytime I do a pour, I do a giveaway. So that's what the race is for. It's a free giveaway. I give 2 ounce. Oh, I need to pour these out. I give out 2 ounce pours of everything that I drink on for the night. So I will give out 2 ounce pours to the winners of this. Also, if you do a $5 super chat, for every $5 you donate, you actually have a chance to win this mystery baker sample that I have, plus a bottle. I don't know if I grabbed. Oh, I did grab a rye bottle. So I'll be giving those away at the end. But as a bonus, you also get a chance to put in a code here, and I already giving you 4 digits out of the 6-digit code to have a chance, an extra bonus chance to win a Stagg. So that's what all that's for. So I hope I explained that pretty well for you, Gnome. And for anybody out there that who hasn't been on here or didn't know, I'm glad Gnome asked to help me to remember to mention that so that you guys know what's going on and how the games work. We got 7 seconds left on here. Let me get these poured out real quickly. And after that, we'll be able to get back to this. I'm hoping that'll be the 3 minutes so that it does. Canadian Chris, I'm telling you, Canadian Chris has been pretty lucky. I think I'm pretty sure he won on my last chat. My last live on Friday, but I'm pretty sure he won on the live that I had before that. Or actually, you know what? I know he actually won. What was it? The Found North. That's what he won to. He won that Found North as well. So give me a second. Let me just close these up so I don't spill them, and then I'll put those names down. So don't forget when we do these races, first and last place wins. And we'll go from there. Give me one moment to not move this over, and let me document this real quick here. So bad place for me to put that. So this is the Maker's Heart. First place is Canadian Chris. And last place, who do we have last? Joe B. Hey, Joe B, that's the second one you won tonight. Congratulations, sir. You're having a lucky night. You're having a lucky night for sure. All right, let's get back to these super chats. So what we have, we're still on Baby Yaga and 226213. 226213. All right, 226215. 226215. Ooh, I like this number. 226225. 226225. And then we have 226227. So 226227. And then 28. So 226228. And there it is, locked out again. Locked out again. So we got a 3-minute wait. But next up is Rick Moreland, Senior Dunny, Gandhi Road, Alice Addock. So we should be able to get to yours. Let me label this one before I mess it up and don't label. And let me know, guys. I want to see. Are you guys enjoying these games? Do you guys have fun with them? So much, and so close. 27 minutes. Yeah. If Chris, yeah, you can change yours. You can change yours, and like if you see it, let Deanna know, and she'll change yours so that we don't want to repeat. So, uh, Deanna, if you're seeing that, Chris, Canadian Chris is saying he has 27, and we did that one, so he wants to change his from 27 to 31. So go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that, so that we're not doing any repeats tonight. I'm glad you guys are paying attention for that because it's hard for me to keep up with all of them. But I'm glad you guys are doing it. I really want somebody to win, and I hope somebody wins big tonight. So I'm excited for all of you. And as I said before, I'm hoping somebody wins. So if somebody wins tonight, they will get the bottle tonight. And if you've donated afterwards, I'm gonna put another bottle in here. We'll vote on the next bottle that goes in here. Oh wait, why did? Oh, I must be out of stuff here. And if somebody wins tonight and you donate it afterwards, we're gonna get another bottle. It's not going in tonight. It's just too complicated to reset the whole to reset the lock and do that while on live. But we will do it, and I'm hoping if everything goes right, and I think I'll be able to. I'll be here next Sunday, and I'll be able to do a live next Sunday, and we'll be able to do that and give away start the new one. It will go back to a 4-digit code. Right now we're doing only 2 digits, so there's a good chance of winning tonight. And every number that we do is one step closer. So I can't wait. I can't wait till somebody wins. Here, let me get this going again. And oops. Sometimes you just have to be gentle, and sometimes I'm just not. My wife likes to tell me I'm a bull in a china shop, and she's right. I am. I've learned to admit that I am. Hey, Noam, good to see you. Glad you joined us. Go enjoy that LSU game. I'm a UT fan. I went to UT, and my team won this weekend, so I was blessed. I hope your team wins too. Unless if we play each other at that one, we'll talk differently. But for now, hope your team wins, sir. All right. Let me see. I didn't win. I would type rigged. Canadian Chris. If I didn't win, I would type rigged. That's actually pretty funny, sir. Pretty funny. Holy cow! Thanks. Better check my lottery tickets. Yeah, definitely. You did. You won 2 in a row. You won 2 in tonight. So definitely, I would definitely check your lottery tickets. The thing is, if you go buy lottery and you win, I always recommend that you share 10% with me. Okay. I don't want 50%. I don't want 22%. Just 10%. I'm giving you all. I'm helping you with all this luck. So 10%. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have? Hey, Doc, did your daughter pass her NCLEX? Deanna, we haven't heard anything from that yet. So at this moment, I know she did. I know she did. But the state is taking a long time to get these out for some weird reason. So I know it's made her a little nervous, but that's okay. That's okay. She is she will. I know she did pass, and I'm not worried about it. As soon as it comes out, I guarantee that's gonna be passing. She might be hiding it from me. I told her when she passes the NCLEX and her score comes out, she has to get a job. So who knows? Maybe it's come out and I just don't even know. And she's just hiding that so that I don't know, and I can't make her get a job yet because she doesn't have her certificate, her license to do it. So who knows? Who knows? At this point, I know I don't think it's come in, but I know she's passed. She's a smart girl, so I know she did. Yeah, this is fun, and so is the what is that? So is the lock Stagg. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Okay, let's try to see if I can do this. So Rick, you're up next. 226258. 226258. Woo! I love it. Oh wait, Senior Dunny, you have 62 Senior Dunny. So you have 62. I can't even talk. 226259. But you also have 226258. So Senior Dunny, if you want to give me another one, I'm gonna do your 626259. But if you want to change that 58 for me. So Senior Dunny, 226259. So 226259. The only reason I saw that is because it was so close. Okay, change it to 6-8. 6-8. So 226268. Man, Deanna's on top of this. Who needs Nathi? Nathi, he's probably not listening because he's out eating right now. But now you know. I got Deanna. You know, but you know, when she starts working, I guess I won't have her. Let me see. Troy sent me something. Hold on one second. I can't type fast. I've never been a good typer on text. My fat fingers tend to hit more than one key at a time. And so I'm just giving him some information he was asking me real quickly there. All right. Gandy Road. Gandy Road, you're up next. You ready? 226232. 226232. So Alex. Alex is up next. We got 2 for Alex. 226272. 226272. Ooh, locked out, Alex. So you still got one more chance, which is your 7-3. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight that, and I'm gonna bold that so I know where I left off. There we go. I'll give it up 3 minutes, and so Senior Jenny, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying the lockbox. Again, you're Doc loves the games and lock Stagg. Good. I'm glad you guys do enjoy it. I mean, I've tried to come up with stuff that's just fun and different, and I'll appreciate you. I appreciate you think I'm very generous. I just love to give to this community. You guys are great. So the community is very generous as well. So I do appreciate you guys. So the cool thing is that, you know, I lost my train of thought there. Sorry. I kind of lost my train of thought. So I'll come back to it when it hits me again. I like that at the moment we talk differently. Yeah, we do talk differently, and we do a lot of different things, but it's kind of fun, you know. I do enjoy all this, but let's see. This pour is actually going down very, very nicely, and I am really enjoying it, and so I'm having a lot of fun. But let me see, who else do we have here? We put that on there. Canadian Chris. What is Canadian Chris number 13 has already been tried. Keep giving me numbers and compared. Oh, yeah. I appreciate Deanna for keeping up with that. I cannot keep up with all those numbers, but I'm glad you are. Senior Dunny changed his, which Deanna was way on top of already. I'm pretty far behind on chat, I guess. My chat's for some reason not moving with me, but that's okay. So Iceman at Deanna Spear, you are awesome, or you're awesome. Yeah, Deanna, you're awesome, and I appreciate you always, being there in the background, helping me out, and everybody that does that is always awesome, and I appreciate you guys. A lot of us here in the bourbon community could not do it with without the people in the background that make these things happen. So I do appreciate you. Let me see what else. The awesome part, not the haha. What did I miss there? Did I miss something? The awesome part, not the haha. I don't know. Let's go, Alex. Yep. Another one bites the dust. Yes. But you know what? Another one bites the dust, but that means that we're one step closer, or one number closer to this. And we're getting very, very close. We're running out of options. So that's always really good. Deanna, I already seen that. So thank you. Iceman can't cook. Iceman can't cook. If you don't watch him, he's on his Instagram. He's pretty cool. He does a lot of stuff behind the back. In the background for me. He does help me a lot as well. But before I met him, what he likes to do is he likes to find people who make cocktails. He makes those cocktails at the end of the week, tries them out, posts them, and talks about them. I'm pretty amazed by his commitment to it, because even when he's on vacation, he's still making these cocktails. So he does a great job. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get the next one going, and we'll go from there. Cheers, everyone. Sorry for the tardiness. Hey, it's always not that you're tardy. It's always just good to it's always good to be a little bit, fashionably late is what we call it,
money goes after the next person. You just promise with this number.
Okay.
So just
We'll just put it in there. Just put it in there.
you can't.
Yeah, she can repeat it afterwards. All right. So I'm gonna try Alex's next one. It's gonna be 226273. 226273. And then we got Sardani one more time.
51.
And it's 226251. All right, so we got Sardani up. Now we got Tom Black is next, and he's got two choices: 226280, 226280, and 2239. So 226239. I get excited. I hope you guys are getting excited. I hope every time I'm pushing your numbers, you guys are getting very excited about this. Just because it's so exciting, you know. I want somebody to win this. I'm waiting for it to pop open. I'm gonna be just as excited as you guys to get this out to one of you, and then we get to vote on the next bottle. And I have two good bottles that if you're watching my last live, I did pop them and show them a little bit, so we'll vote on those as well. Let me do the next one so that this locks out on us, and then we'll do our next race as well. So Canadian Chris is next. We have a number for him, but Canadian Chris, I'm missing a number for you, buddy. I think so. We need another number for you. I have 226229, but I need another number after that. Another number, please, Chris, Canadian Chris. So 226229. And it's locked out. It's locked out. So you got 3 minutes, Canadian Chris, to give me your next number. So go ahead and just put that in there. Deanna will get that in, and then put that in there for me. So let's get our next pour going. The Maker's Mark. I like this. This was a good pour. I'm glad we did try that. So we have a few options here. Do we want to do the new Riff Malt? Do we want to do the Jack Daniels twice barreled? Or do we want to go? Somebody had asked for the Bacta earlier. Do we want to go back to the Bacta? So in the comments, just let me know, what is it that you guys want to try next again? I know some of you some of you might have tried it last time. Some of you might not have, but let me know. So what I'm going to do is put these aside, and in the chat, just kind of say, what do you want me to try? I see JD twice barreled. Let me see. Hashtag Doc. One of the first two. Which ones were the first two? You let me know. JD. So JD seems to be winning, but let's get a few more votes in here. JD again. Let me do something real quick as you guys are voting. I'm going to move this to this side. I'm going to drink this up so I don't spill it. And I'm opening my email really quickly because I need to send off something really quick here. So I apologize. All right, let me send that real quick. All right. Thank you for being patient with me, guys. All right. JD seems to have won, so JD is the winner. I'm pretty excited. We're popping this puppy open. Actually, you know what? I think if we do one more, maybe we'll do the Wild Turkey. This is that distillery only release, and the guy was pretty adamant that this is one of his favorite pours. So this might be the next and the last one we do after the JD here. So let's go ahead and pop this JD. And so in the comments, let's put hashtag special release. Hashtag special release. And so Canadian Chris, we still need a number from you, buddy. You haven't seen that, right, Deanna? No new number from him. Man, these things are sometimes stuck on here, even where they're perforated, where they're supposed to come off. Sometimes they're just stuck there. All right, let's see what kind of pop this has. Ooh, Nice pop there as well. I love it. I love it. All right. Let's go ahead and pour this out, and then we'll give some pours out to you guys as well. I don't think I've seen anything from Canadian Chris, but I know Deanna's also having to pay attention to the special release. Let me just double check just to make sure we're not missing any. So he has 78 or 70 or 67. Let me see. So we'll just do the first one he chose. So 78. So it's going to be 226278. Yeah, it's okay. You have a bad connection. That happens. I have bad connections all the time, and that's because I'm running it. So it's going to be 226278. So let's try that. 226278. Oof. Nope, nope, nope. So we got Canadian Chris done. So he's done. And we'll move on. So .com is next. I'm going to give myself a little pour of this as we're getting that ready. So .com. And then as we get the race going, I will pour this out. But let me go ahead and just type. Well, let me do the .com. Let me lock this out real quick again. 226237. So 36. I'm glad I said that twice. 226222. Oh, Alex, if you know my numbers, that's a great number. But remember, I didn't make the number. That would have probably been mine. I think they people would think 22 on the end there. So 226222. Let's see. Did my wife tease us? Nope, nope, nope. 226274. So 226274. Oh, all right. So we got Alex there, and we're gonna do Keith P's on the house next. 226296. 226296. Lock me out. Perfect timing for that because we do have the race ready to go. And that's, it's about a 3-minute lockout. So here's the race. So just go ahead and look, and anybody that wants to try, go ahead and make sure everybody's on there. We'll give you just a few seconds to look at that, and we'll get this race going as well. But lots of fun. Oops. Let me check something here. I need to check in one other spot just because. Let me see. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. All right. It's just when I'm there's a lot going on in the background sometimes. So sometimes you just have to pay attention and make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, Joe B, hey, no problem. You're doing dishes. If you want it, you can come get my dishes done. My wife would really appreciate that. And so we'll go from there. But let me go ahead and get this pour going. Go ahead and get that race running, Deanna, and we'll get this one going. All right. Let me get these poured out. Deanna, go ahead and get that one started if you can. Or what's going on that I see you scratching your head over there? Is there something missing or something going on? Ooh, wow. I haven't tried it yet, but look how dark that is. That is a nice dark pour. It is twice barreled, so definitely that's probably why it's a nice dark pour. see her adding a few more names to this so we can get that one started, but definitely want to get this one started pretty quickly here. I'm going on for maybe another, it's 6:19, 6:30 is when my timer goes off. After that, I won't, no more donations. We'll be doing the last ones. Also giving away for the giveaways as well. So those will be fun. And we'll go from there. Here we go. Look at that. Happy faces. Happy faces. I love that. There's always it's always nice to have happy faces on the screen. Oh, we have you can come on. We have a special guest. They can't see you very well right now, but HRH is in the house.
Hello.
We're doing a race right now, as you can see. And every time we put a number in there, we're one step closer to giving away a stag. How does that sound?
Nice. That sounds good to me.
Well, I was about to close this up, but know what? You're here to get, not to just for your good looks. You're here to get a pour. So let me give you a pour. So this is Jack Daniel's. It's called Twice Barreled. So it's their special release. I never get to try it. This is my first time actually having it for myself.
Ooh.
And it's been sitting here, but I haven't even tried it yet.
Wow.
Ooh, does smell good. So this is the 2023 release. The 2024 is not out yet, but everybody's looking forward to it. So let's see, what do they put up there? Yeah, at HRH. Yep, HRH in the house here.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here we go. 6:30. Yeah. Yeah, for your first pour, I mean, you did some videos with me today, but none of them were pours. All of them were cocktails. So for your first pour today, how do you like it?
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got about 10 minutes left before we start cutting everything out and start closing down so we can get over there. I think I'm gonna have to start cutting off no more super chats anymore, because I have quite a few to go through and I want to make sure I have enough time to do it. So let me see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's pretty close. So I'll give 6:25. Anybody that wants to do a super chat, go ahead and do that. And then after 6:25, we won't be able to accept anymore, so that we have enough time to get those done, and then to give away, the giveaways we're giving tonight. We're very close. Every number that we do is one step closer. So I hope that we actually give away a stag tonight.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It'll be a good day.
Yeah, because you like stag.
I do like stag.
Yeah. But what
that one took your soul one day.
No. Stag.
Stag was
George T. Stagg took my soul. Stag.
That was karma.
Yeah, it was karma. that was karma. So we got the winners here. Here, let me put these over here so I don't spill them. All right, hold those for a second. Let me get these winners typed out, and then we'll start doing those again. But hold on one second here. I forgot to do the labels. You came in, distracted me, but that's okay. It's a JD Twice Barreled. So first place is .com. Hey, congratulations .com. And who's last for me?
Congrats.com.
Yeah, congrats.com. And then you see who's last place, Deanna? She's going to scroll down for me right now. Herc. Hey, Herc.
Hi, Herc.
Hercules. So, hey, you and your boyfriend won today. So, congratulations. You guys got, and this is a great pour. So, I hope you enjoy it too. All right.
The force is with them.
Then. The force is definitely with them. Do you want to try the next numbers? So, we have Tamara up next, and she has 2 numbers to do it. So, you want to try this and think you can do it without messing it up?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see.
So let me explain. You have to hit the numbers, and then you have to hit this unlock button, right?
Okay.
We know the first 4 numbers, which we have there, are 2262, and she's 66. So let's do her first one. Let's see if we can get that going. Okay. I'm gonna do labels as you're doing that. So.
Oh, I thought you spilled my bourbon. I said what?
What?
Okay, so 2.
We'll push it harder.
Oh.
2, 6, 2, 6, 6.
6, 6.
Oh. Doesn't that make you excited?
Right,
like, doesn't it make your heart like skip a beat? All right. So Tamara has another one, 226299. Let's get that going.
Okay, so 2, 2, 6, 2, 9, 9. No.
You guys better be watching her, making sure she's doing this right. I'm looking down right now. Trying to get these labels printed because I got distracted and didn't do a good job of that. All right. So we have hers done. So we're going to go until it locks out. So we have about 3 more before. So Hazmat Compton in the house, and he has
Nice.
226220.
Okay, so 2, 2, 6, 2, 2, 0. I want it. What is it gonna do? We don't know what it's gonna do in it.
Yeah, I've opened it before.
Okay.
So what it does is it makes like a front door. It makes a nice chime, and then you hear it go and unlocks. There's no fireworks. There's no explosions. There's none of that. In my head, there's gonna be all that. In my head, there's gonna be all that, right? But you know, huh?
It's not our front door.
It's not our front door either. All right. So which one did you do? The 20, right?
Yeah, the 2 2s.
Okay. So next,
Baba Yaga.
yep. And they have, so they're gonna lock out because we think we did 3, so the 2 more. So let's get those 2 going.
Okay.
226294.
2, 2, 6, 2, 9, 4, and
Ooh, all right, one more. 226299. I think it locks out on that one.
2, 2, 6, 2, 9, 8, and
oh, there it is.
Oh, I was like, wait, what is that other noise?
It's gonna blow up. Get out of here.
Take the bourbon.
Take the bourbon and run. I know the first time he did that to me, I was so surprised, but it makes sense. It's supposed to be a front door, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want people just hitting keys over and over
Yeah,
to get in.
guessing it.
You know, because that would be a bad thing.
Yeah.
That would be a bad thing. Oh my goodness.
There's a special bourbon in here.
So we still have Baby Yaga still has 2 more. We're so freaking close. We're so freaking close. Oh, my heart is skipping beats every time we're pushing it because I know every time we get it. And the good thing is, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Because if I would have put it, it would have been the 22. Somebody would have won it already.
It would have been 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Somebody would have won it the first day.
Yes.
And that's why I can do it, right?
Yes.
But I mean, we still have some great bottles coming up for this, so I'm excited. I'm excited. How are you enjoying?
Did you tell the story?
What story?
The Stagg story.
Oh, no. Let's tell that Stagg
it.
story. I'm glad you reminded me. I get so distracted sometimes and just mess up.
Yes.
So the Stagg story, and oh look, I got Baker Drinks in the background because he's gonna be coming on in a second here too. So let me tell the story, and then I'll bring Baker on. And the reason we'll talk about why he's coming on in a second too. So the first part of the story, do you want to tell me the first part that was you?
What, it was in Houston? It was a George T.
No,
Stagg.
you had
George.
You had Stagg
Stagg
Jr.
Jr.
You had Stagg Jr. Yeah. So tell your story.
So I think it was the first time I was trying Stagg, right?
Yeah.
You already had Stagg, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you said it was good. That's all he said. It was good. Like, you should try it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I will. So I think we already had another bourbon prior to. So I was already warmed up. Well, when I took the sip of this Stagg Jr., it took my soul.
Yeah. She started choking.
I choked so
I think what happened, it went down the wrong pipe is really what happened, right?
Yeah.
But when you get something of that proof go down the wrong pipe, your soul feels like it's being taken from you.
Yeah.
So she's looking at me with tears in her eyes, her soul coming out right here. She's
my
just trying to hold on.
burning in my throat.
And this was the beginning of our meal.
Yes, very beginning.
And so, did you enjoy the rest of that meal?
Well, I talk a lot normally. I was very quiet.
It was a peaceful meal for us. That's right.
Yes,
I forgot about that. Yeah. And so so that happened. Well, I think it was the very next night we went to an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
And they had, it's when George T. Stagg had just been released, and they had it on there for us to actually try. And I was like, well, I need to try it, So I got it, and I was, holding it and looking at it and then smelling it. And then I remember that she choked on the on the Stagg, right? On the Stagg.
And he made fun of me all night long.
I did. So that night I was like, well, I don't know if you should try this one. This is like the father of the Stagg. This is George C. Stagg. It's so much stronger. I don't think you should try it. Yeah. And what happened? Karma.
Yes.
Went down the wrong pipe and took my soul.
Yes.
And so my ears were burning, my eyes were watering. I could not stop coughing for the rest of that meal. Every time I took a sip of something, I coughed. Yeah, so it was my fault. It was my fault for karma. It was karma. It definitely was karma. All right, let's.
And a little piece of us will always be with that Stagg.
Yep. So I'm gonna bring on our next guest, and then we'll.
Oh, hi, Daw. That's my nickname to him. I call him Daw.
Wait, what did I miss?
Uncle James is on.
Where he put?
He called me weak.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
He called me weak.
All right, let's bring on Troy. Hey, Troy, how's it going, buddy?
Hey guys, how are you?
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for jumping on.
Sure.
So I
Thanks for
actually last
having me.
second to jump on with me because I don't know if you weren't here early on, but I have this to give away. Does this look familiar to you?
Oh yeah, look at that.
So it's one that I won on one of yours. I don't even know what's in this. So this is going to be given away tonight with my $5 super chat. So I'm calling it a Baker. What I call it, a Baker mystery pack. It's a Baker mystery pack. So I don't know. I mean, do you have any hint? Do you have any idea what this could be?
So is that the one with the colored dots on them? 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Or
yeah, it looks like there's dots on it.
okay, so that was from the patron live tasting that we did.
Okay. In the corner of this.
So I don't remember what's what, but I do remember what they are, and I could probably look it up.
No, I mean I like the mystery. I kind of like mystery. I mean, I guess if you want, we can look it up, and when I send it to them, we can at least send them what they want to know. But it kind of makes it more fun when we don't know what it is yet, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know
There's
if you
some
heard
good
that. That's
stuff
my
in there,
alarm. That was my alarm in the background. So we're gonna, no more super chats tonight, please, because we got Bourbon Hall going on next, and I think we can try the next code. Have you done a code yet with us yet, Troy?
Nope. How many numbers are left? I saw you're down to the last couple digits, right?
Yeah. So I've given away the first 4 digits of the 6-digit code.
Mm-hmm.
The other night we did 30 something, so we had 67 left, and we're down to the last. So let's try. We're on Baby Yaga. He's got 3 more, so let's try it. Go ahead.
On the 297.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay. So 2, 2, 6, 2, 9, 7.
Ooh.
When it's open.
Every time we push this, my heart like skips a beat. The good thing is I don't know the code. My wife made up the code, because if it was me, it would have been 2-2. Everybody would have gotten it the first day.
Sure.
So, and at first I thought, well, my wife could have tricked them. I mean, she would know that that's what I know and what everybody knows of me. And but we've gone through those. So no, not those. All right, let's try the next one.
All right. We need good juju.
Good juju.
2, 2, 6, 2, 9, and 5.
Oh. Woo. All right.
So the next one.
Are we ready? Are we ready for the next one? All right.
Everybody give good juju.
Yeah, we got good juju. All right, let's go. So hold on. This is I like bourbon a lot. He's got 3 picks. So I like bourbon a lot has the next 3 picks. Let's do this one.
So it's 2, 2, 6, 2, 7, 9, and
winner chicken dinner. Here, open it before it falls, because it will lock again. And then I can never open it again. So I like bourbon a lot. Congratulations. Woo. Hey, Troy, you're here for it. You brought good luck.
That's right.
You brought all the luck to it. Holy cow. Congratulations. You won a Stagg. I'm sure even my dog came in the room wondering what's going on. Molly's in the house screaming and congratulations. All right. We got our first Stagg winner. We got our first box winner. So yeah, thank you, everybody. So I know I Like Bourbon has 2 more picks. So I Like Bourbon, you'll be the first 2 picks on our next one. So we need to talk about that. So first of all, in the chat on the top, there's that. I have it pinned, so you can send me all your information. So I know you want to get that to me, because you got to get this bottle, and I'm pretty excited. Man, my heart's actually growing pretty fast.
Yeah,
and it's fun. I have you here. I have Deanna here. I have everybody here, so I'm pretty excited about it. But Troy, I have 2 bottles. I want to see what you think about these 2 bottles. What do you think? Let me grab them. They're behind me here. So
okay,
I grab. Okay. I'm shocked you're not sitting on the.
I know. I'm just happy that this finally opened.
So I feel like I was the lucky charm for that. So I like bourbon a lot. You can send me like a third of that bottle.
Oh, a third of the bottle? Yeah, that's a negotiation you'll talk to.
Yeah, you have to talk to him about that. All right. So my 2 options to go in there, and it won't be till my next live. I won't be able to put them in today. Is See, it locked up again. It automatically locks. Wild turkey 12-year. Wild
Okay.
turkey 12-year. And so funny thing is HRH and I did a review of this a long time ago, but we never released it.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's in the files, it's in the tombs.
Mhm.
Or a horsey, the gold horse. So we got a Blanton's gold.
His
So-
heart is racing. I like Bourbon.
I like Bourbon Lot, your heart is racing. That's so awesome. I'm glad your heart is racing. I'm super excited for you. So
Yay.
pretty exciting.
That's so cool.
So in the comments, we're gonna start. So I'm gonna start doing the giveaways. The last two giveaways. I think since you're on here, Troy, we're gonna give away yours first. That's your mystery pack, and then we'll go from there. But definitely in the comments right now, turkey or Goldie. Turkey or Goldie. Let me know what you think should be the next one in that box. And we'll count them up and we'll have that locked up for next time I'm doing a live.
I vote gobble gobble.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't blame
I'm so
him.
excited.
I know.
I've been waiting for that one. So Troy comes on, gives all the luck.
That's right.
So what's Troy, if you had to choose between those two, which ones would you choose?
I'm a big turkey fan, so I
Yep,
would
I know you
do
are.
that one for sure.
Yeah, and it's such a good pour. When we did it, it was so funny. It was probably our second or third review that we were doing. It was very early on when we started doing reviews, right? And so I always ask, will I buy again? Right?
Mhm.
So I asked her the question, would you buy again? And she was like, yes, yes, yes. I was like, hold on. You have to know what the price of the bottle is before you just start saying yes. But it is such a good pour that immediately you start thinking that. And honestly, for its price, if you can get it at MSRP, I think it's a buy again. But on secondary, it goes up to I think like $200 on secondary, and at that, that's kind of iffy. So
yeah, I mean that's probably the only reason I haven't picked one up yet. We've had samples of it. We like it a lot, but that $180 to $200 price tag on the secondary market is pretty cost prohibitive. If I ever travel though, I'm going to be keeping an eye out for it in the duty free shop.
Oh yeah, I mean, because is that's sent to Japan, right? It's a Japan release, is what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but it's a very good pour. I've really enjoyed it. I've had a few pours of it. We're lucky enough to have another bottle of it open that we did our review on, and we just really enjoyed it. So, all right, let me go into super chat. Let me see. How am I going to do this? So, Deanna.
All turkey except the one Goldie.
Yeah. But what happens is we have to do it so that, like, if they put in 3 times, we have to put their name in 3 times and all that. So can you make a list for me real quick like that so we can do those? Does that make sense?
So every time they give them number, it's going to be their name in that many times.
Yeah. And then we'll go back and count the turkeys afterwards. So let me do that. So she's getting that ready for me. When we were doing all our super set chests, we were just putting their numbers by it. So we didn't put their names repeated. So I can't copy and paste that into a race. But when we do these races, we'll do them for 122 instead of 222. Yeah, so we'll do it for 122 and not 222, okay? So she's getting that set up. I guess we have time for one more pour as we're getting that ready. And anything you are recommending that I pour myself? What are you drinking? Are you drinking anything right now?
So we just got done filming some stuff. I'm drinking water now.
That's probably a good choice. Let me see. You know what? Actually, I said I was going to open this one. And you want to sample this? I'll make sure to send you a sample. It's the wild turkey. It's their release only at the distillery. Okay. And this is from Warehouse T. Looks like TYB. Is that what that says?
Where?
TY. Right
oh
there?
Yeah, TY.
TYB. And so when we went there, we were there at 9 a.m. doing a tasting for their Russell tasting. Mm-hmm. And the guy there was talking like, this is probably, he's been there for a while. This is probably one of his favorite pours he's ever had. And he said, they're down there right now. I'm going to go. And so afterwards he went down to check. He's like, yep, they're still there. This is the bottle. If you're going to grab one, grab this one. So I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
So, but since you're a guest, since you're on my show, I'm going to send you a pour. So I'll send you a pour.
I appreciate that.
But let's, I can't, we have to do a race. I can give some of this away, but Deanna is working on the other part. So we won't mess with her yet. On there, just put on there, hashtag wild turkey. So I'll give away the 2 bottles. Yeah, keep going. Don't worry about it. And we'll keep doing that, and then that'll be the last race I run for the night, so we can jump over because at 7 o'clock Bourbon Hall goes on. Do you go watch him afterwards?
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's so much fun, isn't he? He's so funny.
Yeah,
Wade is a good guy. I
just
like
had him on our live stream, not last night, but last Saturday.
Oh, that's right. He was on there with you guys, and he stayed
Yeah.
on there with you guys for a long time too. He was on there
Yeah.
with you guys for a while.
I think he was getting kind of tipsy at the end, so he had to tap out.
I think he gets tipsy on all his lives, though.
Does.
He always has a good time. So, any teasers on the bottles that you guys have, or any teasers on the videos you guys have coming out?
So, we've taken about a month off from filming content. We've just been doing our weekly live stream. So, just recharge the batteries, that sort of thing. So we did a bottle kill video and then a bottle haul video. So
nice.
Felt like those were the two most appropriate things to kick off after a month of not having any videos out.
Yeah. I don't do I do bottle hauls, as you know. I like to do bottle hauls, but I don't do bottle kills because I really don't kill very many bottles. My wife and my daughter Deanna don't really drink, and they're the ones in the house with me. HRH is working out in San Antonio, so when she is here, she'll have a drink or two with me. But I honestly don't really drink unless I'm filming, a friend's over, or pretty much just filming.
Yeah.
So we don't kill very many bottles in this house, so that's why I don't do any bottle kills.
Yeah, so we used to not do them many at all, and just after 4 or 5 years of taking a drink out of the bottle here and there, they're all starting to get kind of low. So more and more, and then we share a lot of whiskey too. So
yeah,
that 4-pack that you got from us from the patron live tasting, that was pretty much 4 bottle kills right there. So sharing whiskey, drinking whiskey, mixing cocktails, all that kind of stuff, it adds up. We try to kill more than we buy. Oh
yeah. So question for you, do you want to talk about, so you have a pick coming out, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. Yeah. So it's a pick group called Pour Decisions, and it's Baker Drink.
I love the name. I forgot that's what you guys named it. That's a funny name.
Yeah. So it's Baker Drinks, Whiskey Wisdom, Echoes in Eternity Bourbon, Bourbon Drop, Whiskey Corner, and Barrel Dave are the entities that were involved in this particular pick. And it's not a closed group. So, anybody that has a barrel that they're interested in doing a pick, and they don't want to do it alone, they could bring it to the group and that sort of thing. So we're going to be working with plenty of other people, probably including you, Doc, and on future picks. But
yeah, I talked about it with Matt a little bit. I like what you guys are doing. I think that's really cool because we should, as our community, and we're all tight knit, and we all have none of us are really huge yet. That we could work together to be able to do these picks and
Absolutely.
Get them out. And I was saying on my live the other night that I found out that to me, going to buy a pick from you that you've chosen is more special, better price, and a lot of times a better pour than me going to pay secondary for a unicorn that I don't know if it's going to be good or not.
Right.
And I've enjoyed so many picks nowadays that actually I think I buy more picks than anything else. Like that's in the works for me. A lot of the stuff that I'm buying right now are just picks.
Yeah. So you've made that transition in your whiskey journey, and that's kind of where we've been at for a little while now. Mostly what we buy is those single barrels. We like the unique expressions, the one-offs, and absolutely love supporting our friends when they do their picks. So it's a cool place to be in your whiskey journey, and a lot of people seem to be getting there about the same time. So it's a good time to start doing them, I feel.
The only thing I'm excited about is that it's a group and not just you with your trash palette. I don't know if I could trust that. I'm just joking. I like your stuff.
Yeah, if you don't like it, then you know that we're all trash palettes.
Well, we're all individuals, and so it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna get this first one going as we're talking here. Go ahead and this is for the super chat. So this is for your pick, sir. Your mystery pick, and sure. You'll look that up. So when we send it to him, you'll give me the information what it is, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is super chat. Yeah, this is super chat. Uh, wait.
This is the wrong list.
All right, let me hold on. I think she was doing the wild turkey by accident. So we're doing the super chat. Yeah. So the super chat, the giveaway, we're doing that one. Then we're doing the next giveaway, and we're only doing 1 minute and 22 seconds, Deanna, not the 2:22. Yeah. Now, there was something else I was going to ask you about that you have coming up. Oh, your blend. Talk about your blend challenge.
Yeah, so we're starting our second blending tournament. It's called Blend Vent 2024. It's going to take place of our Advent tournament that we've done historically. We just put the content out or the rules out today on our community page on YouTube. We're opening it up to 32 entries. About half the field is full already. People
Wow, man, you just let that out like yesterday on your live, right?
Yeah, we talked about it last night on our live, and then we put the rules on the community page today. But people seem to be real excited about blending. We've kind of opened it up a little this time, so there can be a non-whiskey element as long as it's still a spirit, and 75% of the blend still has to be whiskey.
So why how did that happen?
Well, you were instrumental in that decision.
Well, I'm glad I was. Yeah, I was telling my wife about it today, that how something so simple can make a thing change so complete, like the complexity of it changed so much, you know?
Yeah, the special blend that you sent with that little spritz, it changed your blend into something really, really good. Your blend was good already, and it just took it to another level.
Yeah, and I'm glad you and I'm glad you did change that, because that's what, as the first one was a trial, and then the next one, you're going to get better at it, and the next one's just going to get better, and the community is having fun doing blends, so that's fun. It's exciting that you're doing that. I'm glad you brought that to our community. We got 10 seconds left here, 10 seconds to go. Alex Addock in the lead right now, but can he maintain that? This is again for the Baker's Mystery Pack right now.
Oh, look at
Keith
that.
P. Keith P won.
Congrats, Keith P.
Keith P's he wins a good amount. So I'm glad he does. He's always on here. I see him all the time. So let me put his name in here. All right. So now we're gonna run this again, and this is for the bottle, and this is actually for. No, it's just the first one. So go ahead. Yeah, it's the same race, but you remove Keith P one time. So I'm gonna hold on. Where is it? All right, there you go. So this one is actually for Silver Grove, and it's for the rye. So on my live Friday, I actually had both options, and Bourbon Hall, who's up next, won. And it's kind of fitting because it's, you know what? We actually have to do one more after that as well. But go ahead, keep going. And so what was kind of cool is on his last live, I won Russell's Reserve 15 sample, a 2-ounce sample of that. I luckily, because Dave is such an amazing guy, he sent me a sample, so I have a sample here at home. So what do we like to do? We like to share, right? So instead of hogging that sample and bringing it home, I said I'm going to give that away. So he's gonna help me. I'm gonna give one of those away. Let's do this next one for this bottle. So this is for this bottle. Just go ahead and get it running. Oops, there we go. And we're doing some rabbits. So this is for the Silver Grove Straight Rye Whiskey, barrel proof distillery. It's a New Riff Distillery only release. Have you ever tried any Silver Grove?
Yeah, I've had some samples of it. I like it quite a bit.
I haven't even tried it yet. I brought a set for myself and a set to bring home, a set to give away, and I haven't even tried it yet. I haven't been able to yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I hear good things about both. Which one did you prefer, the rye or the bourbon?
I'm always leaning a little more towards the rye as far as the big flavors go, but they're both solid.
Yeah, both of them I've heard are very solid, but I've heard a few people, even people who are not rye drinkers, mention that the rye is just a little bit more flavor to it. But I don't know if that was this year's release, last year's release, or when it was, because they're very limited on the releases there.
Candy says first year they've done the rye. So
is it? Okay, well, that's good to know. I mean, sometimes when you do it the first year, they just end up being like bangers, So this is Silver Grove. Rye. We got 10 seconds left. Oh, I froze on my end here. All right, there we go. 10 seconds left. 6, 5, 4. Man, this is a close race. Everybody's next to each other and going very, very close. Wow, Senior Dunny. Woo, woo. Congratulations, Senior Dunny. Glad you did. So, all right, Deanna, let's take this off. We have 2 races to do really quickly. So we have the Wild Turkey to do, the one that I just did, but also we need to do that Russell Reserve 15. So let's get the race set up for the Wild Turkey, and then I'm gonna have them do hashtag RR15 in the thing, so somebody can win it. So that's something I won from Wade. He's actually, when whoever wins that is going to get it sent from him to you guys. So he's going to send it directly to you guys, and that'll be the last race of the night before we head over to him. Don't forget, everybody. So tomorrow, RJ the Fed is giving away 10 of the Weller 107s. If you don't know what that is, let me show you. Probably should have grabbed this earlier. I kept thinking about it, but he's giving away 10 of these bottles. And if you haven't seen it, there's a reason you haven't seen it. It's hard to find. Mm-hmm. And the fact that he's giving away 10 of them is just crazy, but that's awesome. I'm glad he did. He hit 1,000, and then when he hit 1,000, he's at 1,500 already. I think he's already almost he's getting up there and passing me. Good for him. I'm proud of him.
He's probably going to pass us in a week. He's flying right now.
Yeah, he is. But I mean, he's doing some great stuff. Do you ever watch? He does it during the day, so I'm at work. I have him on in the background watching them because he does live hunts, and he's the only one that I know that does them live. So I think that's pretty cool that he does that. That he does it very different, and people just go. You're in his car with him. He's chatting with you on his way, hitting the next stop, picking up some stuff, and he finds some good stuff out there. He really does.
He does, yeah. Yeah, he's usually doing those in the mornings when I'm getting ready for work. So I'll have it on.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Because you're 2 hours behind us, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So I'm usually at work. I have it on. I come in when I'm between patients, and we do that. So this one is for the Wild Turkey, right? The Wild Turkey 2-ounce pour. So first and last place wins this one. Wild Turkey 2-ounce pour. First and last place wins this one. I'm gonna put that bottle down on the ground so I don't drop it.
Toy Story. It looks like.
What are these toys?
No, I'm just kidding. Is it? Mm-hmm.
How cute. And then after this is the RR15. That's the last race, and then we'll all head over to Bourbon Hall. But I thank you for joining me. I thank you for coming on for a little while. I just wanted you to join since you have that, and I know you have exciting news with your blend and your pick that's coming out. Just a lot of exciting stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we should have the link for the pick pretty soon. We just got word on Friday that we're waiting on label approval, but the bottles or the barrel, there's 2 half barrels. They're both in line to be dumped real soon. So we'll probably have them dumped before the labels are ready.
Very cool. I'm glad you guys did that. I'm glad you're doing these group things. Yeah. And who is it with? Who's these first 2 bottles with?
The single barrel picks that we're doing. It's like I said, the group is called Pour Decisions. It's Baker Drinks, Whiskey Wisdom, Echoes in Eternity Bourbon, Whiskey Corner Bourbon Drop, and Barrel Dave.
Yeah, and what's the bottles? What are the bottles?
They are Westward Distillery cask strength American single malts.
Yep. And I haven't tried any of their stuff yet. Their bottles are pretty freaking cool. Tamara, hey, she won first. And who do we have for last place? And this is for that Wild Turkey. And so I love their bottles, but I think it was you guys. Who was it that discovered if you put what was it, their port and their other one together? It's like an amazing. Yeah, I'm putting it down. Was it you that said that, or was it when you had him online with you?
It was when I had Jonathan Harris, who's their collaborations manager, when he was online with us. He's the one who told us about it.
Yeah. So have you tried that yet?
Oh yeah. We tried it on that live. It's very good. And the 2 half barrels that we picked, if you blend those 2 together, they make a pretty special blend as well. Westward actually offered to do the custom 2-barrel blend and just bottle that for us, but we didn't think we could handle 400 bottles, so we just opted to keep them separate, and then if people buy both, they can do the blend themselves.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool that, because I did watch you guys when you guys were talking about it, right? So it was the first that they let you do 2 barrels, right?
Yes.
That was the first time. It was the first that they offered to blend it.
Yes.
I think there was another first I'm missing. It wasn't there 3 first.
So they said it was the first above. So their cask strength is pretty much standard 125, and all these barrels that we tasted were above 125, and they wanted to proof it down to 125, but they pulled some strings and they allowed us to keep them at original strength. So
nice. So it was the original strength, 2 barrels, and the fact that you blend, they would have allowed you to blend it if you wanted to.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, they really rolled out the red carpet for us.
Yeah. And I mean, I saw his interview with you guys. He seemed really cool, very knowledgeable, kind of laid back, but at the same time, just slick. Like, I liked him. He had a good personality. It was a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed. I enjoyed that one a lot. I enjoyed watching him talking to you guys. So he's something that I figured you guys would work with him with when you guys were talking to him, the way it all sounded. So I'm glad you guys did.
Got a question. I like Bourbon Aunt had a question.
Where?
Doc, what batch is that Stagg?
Ooh, what batch is that Stagg? I like bourbon a lot. So
it's the free batch.
It's a free batch. I like that. 22A. It's 132.2 proof, and it's 22A. Does that one work? Do you have that one yet? Let me know. I hope it's something you don't have and you get to try, and it's something new for you. So yeah, thank you for asking that. I mentioned that like the first time I put it on, but I never mentioned it since. So yeah, I'm glad you're asking that.
But someone's watching from Vegas.
Hey Vegas. Hey, go put in some bets for me. My Cowboys play next week. They're playing the Browns, so we should win that one, right? We should. I don't know. Every year, as a Cowboy fan, every year it's, hey, this is the year. Oh, then halfway through the season, next year's our year. We've been doing that since the 90s. Yeah, so good luck to Vegas. How are we with that RR15? Is it ready? All right, we're doing the last one. This is for the RR15. Wade's going to be giving this out, and let me put that on. It'll be our last one before we head out that way.
Iceman Can't Cook's a Browns fan. Browns win.
Iceman Can't Cook's not a Browns fan.
Well, it says Browns win.
He's a Philadelphia fan, so he just wants my Cowboys to lose.
Fair.
Iceman, I thought we were buddies, man. I thought we were friends, and here you are doing that to me. Hey, Mr. Lopez, he's a Dallas fan too. No, Mr. Lopez, I like you a lot more now. Who's your team? Do you have a team?
So I don't really watch the NFL anymore, but when I did, it was the Seahawks.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just kind of something I did with my dad, and when he passed away, I kind of stopped watching. So.
Oh, very, very good reason,
Yeah, we grew up, or I grew up watching every Sunday with him, so it was just kind of a special thing that we did, and all the way into my adult life, and yeah, I just can't stomach it anymore. Get too sentimental, I guess.
No, I understand. I mean, that's one of those things that when you do something so special like that, it's hard to continue when they're not not there. But
yeah. I mean, I follow them, I just don't watch.
Yeah, but thank you for sharing that with us.
Sure.
So what I'm doing is getting on here. Right now I just put on Bourbon Hall, his next one, and I'm looking for RJ the Fed's next one, but something weird came up when I put RJ the Fed. They put Raj Fed, which is not RJ the Fed. Here we go. So I'm gonna look for his live. So for tomorrow, does he have that up yet? Oh, I don't see. Let me see. Does he have it posted yet? Yeah, here we go. Notification is on. And let me share that with you guys as well. We got 14 seconds left in that race. And I don't want anybody to miss a chance to win a Weller 107 for. So make sure you subscribe to him. And
Night Method.
Congrats. Hey, Night Method. Congratulations. So remember, everybody, when that spider dance. You guys are all scared of spiders. I'm shocked to spider. So make sure you fill out the little form on the top, right? It's pinned to the top. That gives me all the information I need to get everything to you. You send that to me. I'll get that out to Wade, and he'll hand deliver that bottle to you as well. Everybody else who won tonight, same thing. Make sure you're filling out that form. Last one, I had a few people not fill it out, so I don't have your information to send it to you. So I can't get you stuff that, if I don't have that information. But hey, thank you again for joining me. Thank you again for giving me something I can give away as well. Mystery pack here. I thought that would be fun. I just thought it'd be fun.
Heck
So
yeah.
I'm glad you jumped on with me for that as well.
Absolutely.
Hey, you guys be safe, be careful. You guys have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Are you off tomorrow?
I am off tomorrow. Yes.
Enjoy it. I'm going to have a drink and maybe a cigar tonight as I'm watching Wade, and we'll go from there. So, hey guys, thank you everybody for just joining us. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Happy Labor Day weekend, guys. Be safe. Congratulations to all the winners, and congratulations, we got the Stagg out, and it looks like I think the turkey's going to be the next one in there. The turkey one, so the Wild Turkey 12 will be the next one in there. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. You guys have a good one. Jump over there. Make sure you click on that link. Appreciate you guys. Bye. Thank you. Bye.